All right, what's going on, everybody? Let's see. I see my mic levels going. Just chatting. Oh, get the camera on. I had a pretty decent day. Hope all of you can say the same. Camera over some. Oh, move it up some. There we go. That looks like positioning is just about right. And then let's go to playing games and bam, back in business. Back where we left off. Darmo, what's going on, man? How are you? All right, so last time, computer unexpectedly, no, my internet cut out. That's what it was. And just as FYI, I have not gotten a chance to be able to talk to Comcast yet. So it's absolutely possible that this will cut out again around 2 a.m. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Let's see. Blood. Void tainted arm. Magister. Uh-oh. What's going on, lady? Oh, there's some source over there. We got one person who needs source. Who are you?
White as driftwood salt, the dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short, clean blade aloft. Her fierce stance can't hide the trembling of her fingers.
Back! Get back! I'll kill you, just like the rest of them!
Scholar. You recognize the signs of her current state. Tell her she's in shock.
She slumps, all bravado draining from her.
No. I've never seen anything like those beasts before. Are they gone?
Say it certainly looks like everybody is gone, one way or another.
Her eyes widen and lose focus, as though she's seeing something played out before them. Her voice is shaky when she speaks.
Those? Yes. Worst ones I've ever seen. Ripped through the Magisters. The dwarves. Dead. And the sorcerers. Gone.
Yeah, Darmo, that's why I wasn't like crazy shocked about it. I'm just wondering if this is going to end up costing me some money. I've been thinking about spending some money on it anyway so that I could stream at a higher resolution. So it might have to work out that way anyway. We'll see. I'm not worried about it one way or another. We'll get it taken care of. Sorcerers. You see no sorcerer bodies. Ask what happened to them.
Her eyes stare vacantly into the distance, glassy as marbles. It's not cold, yet her shivering is relentless.
I don't know. Oh, Duna's beard. Lohar. My boss Lohar will want to know what happened to them, but I can't remember.
Ask what she was doing here for this boss Lohar.
Helping sorcerers. We thought we could help them against the Magisters, but...
Surely, raise an eyebrow. Surely she can remember what happened to the sorcerers.
No, I don't know.
Intelligence persuasion. Tell her to breathe. If she tells you what she remembers, you can help her.
Oh, seven sympathy. I saw those things dragging the sorcerers along the cliffs towards the wreckers' caves. No more. It's gone.
She flinches at the slightest rustle of wind through the long grass. Terror in her eyes, she stumbles away from you.
All right. Well, that all sounds rather disconcerting. This. And who needs it? You need it. Excellent. Okay. Ooh, disembodied hand. Let's not leave that behind. Oh, yeah, we're leaving plenty behind. Let's not do that. We already got him. Need to get the key.
Nice.
You're on the other side, right? I think. Good Lord. Body parts everywhere. That is ugly. Void tainted torso. Okay. This stuff. Can I get down here? Oh, I can go down here. Oh, okay, cool. And that's the little boy who's waiting for his mother. That's a chicken coop. Okay. So hold on. Let's go down this way. There's a fight around here somewhere, right? Before we get to the city. Whoa. No. There we go. I swear there's like one other fight we're supposed to do. a
A
lot.
scruffy kid bounds up and stands before you, hands on hips. He stares at your face, doubt screwing up his features.
You Ben Mez?
Soldier. Outlaw. Ask who wants to know.
Yep, that's just what he said you'd say, Ifan. Righto, got a message for you.
What you got on your person? Nothing? Okay, oh, disarming
Chap
kid.
called Baron Laveri wants to see you. Black Bull Tavern, first floor.
The kid shoves his hands in his pockets and ambles off, whistling an off-key tune.
Huh. Okay. We'll deal with that at some point. Oh, there we go. That's what we were doing. Pick lock. There we go. And we got it. Ooh, this looks like some interesting, useful things. All right, looks like we got all of that. I don't think... Have we been over there? No, because we don't have the fish. Fish. That's all the fish we can get. That's fine. Go around the other way. Charm. Excellent. Kid, what's going on, man? How are you? Pick up the cooking pot. Oh, there's a cooking station. That's cool. That. Oh, penny bit mushroom. Got that. Excellent. Okay. I thought... I remember what I'm looking for now. Yep, I just started. You haven't missed much. I remember now that large void woken, he ran off with that lady. There's supposed to be a way to, you can find her if I remember correctly. I gotta figure that out. I don't remember where she is. Yeah, because there's a whole quest line associated with that. I remember this now, slowly but surely. Okay, so yeah, we'll definitely need to find her. Pumpkin part. In fact, that's where it is. Excellent. Okay, so we'll go and visit that area before we get to town. Boss Page, what's going on, man? How are you? Water barrel. Ooh. Okay. Void chicken is here. Yep. I think that's it over in that area. And there goes Siva.
A fly buzzes around the dwarf's mutilated head. For a moment it lands, crawls across his open eye, and takes off again. The silent watcher does not blink.
That is disturbing. Florian, what's going on, man? How are you? Tired, Boss Page? I understand that feeling. End of a long day.
Behind her, on the gallows, 2 lizards. One in a Magister uniform hangs dead from her neck. The other hangs from her hands, still alive.
Step away from the prisoner, Red Scales!
Ask who the half-living prisoner is and why she's hanging by her hands.
She's hanging by her hands because the boss don't want her dead just yet. She's a tough one, Meister Siva. She's a seeker, and she's a bloody traitor.
Tell her you've heard of the Seekers.
What have you heard? Have you heard that they killed our beloved Alexander? She was part of the Order. Knew Alexander personally. Alexander trusted her, at least as far as you can trust her, you know, one of you.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, to repay that trust, the Meister gave Alexander up to his enemies. She wasn't there when Alexander fell, but White Magister Raymond uncovered the truth. She's as guilty as any of them, and I reckon she got off lightly. I'd have had her flayed alive with a salted bullwhip. Wow.
Threed, what's going on, man? How are you? Sorry, I was spamming myself with 10,000 against one by Unleash the Archers. Why I was so late this time around. That's fine. I ended up joining a little bit late as well. You're all good. Tell her you're going to set the Meister free. She'd be wise to stand aside.
You're going to... what, now?
Offer her the opportunity to set the Meister free herself.
She betrayed Alexander. I'd sooner die than free her.
So I could use persuasion, but Feel like I'd get XP for killing her, right? Let's see. Which persuasion? Tell her white Magister Raymond sent you to bring the prisoner back to town. Success impossible. Oh, wow.
I ain't buying that without an order from Julian or Raymond himself. Think I'll leave the prisoner right here for the time being, and you can be on your way.
Okay. Persuasion is impossible. You can come here. You. Hey, you can come over here.
Kill Lucian's second most charming son.
And you can come here. And you. Oh, you don't have that anymore. That's fine. And here. That. Yeah, in fact, he doesn't need to be up here now I think about it. In fact, he can go all the way up here too. Let's see if this is going to work the way I think it will.
Necessary?
Do. And yep, it'll be just those two. Excellent. All right. Do. Let's get y'all all set on fire. Excellent. Let's get y'all all poisoned. Uh-oh. I didn't think that through. God dog it. All right. That's a problem. Close to finishing full playthrough at the right, not getting kind of bored after finishing all quests. Having 3 months to skip into the Ascension time frame. Yeah. Yep. That end time frame is always kind of annoying. But the ending is still worth it. Let's give you some of this. And let's give you that. And then let's also give you this. And he doesn't have restoration anymore. This should all help significantly, but let's give you one more dose. There you go. Wait, why didn't let her have? Oh, it takes it away slowly. Okay, so let's go ahead and get it cracking then. There we go. She's still got magic armor. Excellent. Are you serious? Okay. One more time. Cube, what's going on? Yeah, thank God for saves. Man, apparently this is going to be a problem. I don't like saves coming, but I do it when I got to, 3. I do it when I got to. All right, let's try this one more time. Here. Teleport you away. Really, y'all gonna let her go first? Uh-oh. Interesting. That's not cool. All right. We're still gonna roll with this though. What level are these guys? Ooh, they're all level 9. That's unfortunate. Okay. You know, I'm gonna cripple a lot of you. And then I'm gonna go invisible. Yeah, I'm curious as well. What romance did you do for your playthrough? Let's see. Yep, we'll use this. I was about to say, how's my path interrupted? Oh, he needed to be a little closer. That's unfortunate, but whatever. Okay. And unlock rings. Actually, I should have done the power one, because they're probably all going to do physical attacks, but whatever. And I could have done whirlwind, which would have hit all of them, so that would have been more useful. But it is what it is. What can you do? Yeah. All right. Oh, he gets to go next. Isn't that nice? You still have that horrible helmet on the Red Prince. I disabled the helmet when he is using that thing. I have to check that. Okay. Let's see. We got the high ground, so actually I'll use this. Excellent. You've got physical. You've got... Okay. So we'll go with you. And we'll definitely go ahead and do this. And then we're going to go ahead and sky shot. Yep. Excellent. And then, does this do more damage? Not really sure about that, but let's see. Yeah. We'll just go with this. Whoa, I didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. There we go. That was much more to my taste. All right, now, you. Fire. And do you need more? Yeah, you do need more. Let's get that. Let's get that. I can't even persuade someone with that helmet. Hey, maybe it looks imposing to some people. And they're like, I better do what he says. Oh, wait, Angel. You romance Windowog on an Angel playthrough? Wow. That's that's an interesting setup. How did that go? Fascinating. You're healing yourself, huh? Interesting. Did she kill one of my summons? She killed both of my summons. Wow, that's disturbing. More than a little disturbing. All right, we'll do that. And then we'll go ahead and, yeah. There we go. That's what I like to see. Yep. I like it. I like it. Okay. Both of our summons gone. It is what it is. How much longer are they entangled? They're entangled for 2 more rounds. That's nice. He's got 3 rounds. They both got 3 rounds of burning. We could do this, but I'm just curious how much damage this is going to do. 373, 355. Let's see how this works for you. Oh, nice. And it does it for all of them. I didn't even realize that. Excellent. Woo. She's getting hit up. Okay. You're almost out of here, right? Yep. So, actually, you need a, one of these. There we go. You two. You're poison and you're burning. And both of you, though, still have physical armor. That's fine. So here, I'll hit you with another one of these. Yep. That's very, very nice. Now you.
Click here to subscribe.
You've only got 2, so Let's go ahead and do it. Well, let him waste a shot. That's fine. 10,000 against one. The coward's way awakening. Time stands still. What? I'm going to get stuck at Wrath of the Righteous again soon. Planning on finishing my replay at Knights of the Republic 2 tonight. Man, I'm looking forward to going back through Knights of the Republic. So after I did my my romance video, it made me think about those times playing those games, and I forgot about, her name escapes me right now, but whoever's the female Jedi who's blind that you're with in Knights of the Republic 2, that's also one of my favorite romances. I'm not sure she would have cracked my top list, but I was upset that I didn't remember about her. So I'm definitely looking forward to revisiting that list at a later point in time. History can only be written by the victors, and we will write it all. All right. So let's go ahead. How many is it? It just okay. No, there's 2 guys left. So we'll do that. Actually, we should have done it the other way around. So deal, if the character's effect, remove those and deal additional damage for each turn of duration. I'm wondering why it seemed like that affected multiple people. So if I do you, yeah, it affected both of them. I don't know why. That was not really my, I mean, yeah, it's my intention, but it's just not what I thought would happen. But okay, whatever. Whatever. Man, we really need to get Fane a better role. I don't understand again how that didn't happen, but it's fine. All right, you brought in all those people. We got some extra XP out of it, so it was well worth it. Bruiser, let's get you. And the Dead Magister. Excellent. Those are Unleash the Archer songs. Just 2 metal nerds, metal nerding out. Don't pay us any attention. Awesome. Vices, just Roadmaster on this playthrough. Yeah, I'm a big fan of her. I think her dialogues are absolutely fantastic. I think the process of getting her to have the courage to face against her original master, I think all of that was done very well. Transform the backhand into a follower. Once rescued, a whistle will appear in your inventory. You can use it as your characters also if you want to change. Oh, yeah, no, we're done with that. Restore source points whenever a player rests. Yep, I want that. You simply use the bed roll at any non-combat time to resurrect your dead allies. Yeah, we'll take that. We won't take the 8 points. Animal empathy, we already got that. Hagglers. Let the reputation skill of your whole party help when you want to haggle for the best prices. That works for me as well. Combat randomization, I'm not doing that. Crafter's kit, plenty of new recipes and unique items to craft. That sounds like a whole bunch more work. Have you ever wanted to resurrect your allies zombies? That sounds like more work. I have enhanced spirit vision, but it seems, oh wait, I haven't gotten it yet. So okay, find a collection of special bags that allow you to better and automatically organize your inventory. What is this? You know, we're going to try this. We're going to see what that's like. Note that this is a persistent. You can't turn it off, though. What their definition of better might not be mine, though. With this mod, you can cast infusion spells on all available summons, not just your own incarnate. Each summon receives different skills depending on the base elemental infusion type. You know what? That actually sounds kind of fun. This might make... I've got 2 people who are summoning, and it might be interesting to have like new powers to play around with them. I think I'm going to go ahead and select this. I want to see what it's like. All right. Apply, accept. Yeah, I'm good with achievements being disabled. KOTOR 2 is really good. Great characters. Top for me being Kriya. Kriya is amazing. Kriya and Vices are fantastic characters. Both are overpowered as hell too with all the force buff abilities. Yep. It's great to have them along. Windowhawk asked me to take out Siva Malek's poison, and when I survived, she swore to become a better person if that's what I'd want. Also, my angel and Windowhawk are now married in all aspects but name. Interesting. She swore to become a better person. Yeah, that's not happening with on my demon playthrough. That's interesting. There's to play Culture 2 started again. Her alignment can change to true neutral afterwards if you ask her to change. Wow. That actually might be really nice to do. Damn. Now you've... Wow. Okay. And now I know something that I definitely have to check out. What did I take that all of a sudden gave him so much, where is... You're supposed to have the freeze bombs. And you know what? I'm going to give you the water bombs as well. I can always switch them back over to her. What's this for? Bleed? I'm not going to throw bombs for bleed. Break armor? There is such a thing. You can break armor in this game? That's interesting. Does he have... I don't see fire arrows down here. And let's go with... Let's put the freeze bombs down here. Poison cloud. We'll give him poison cloud. You can keep poison flask. You can keep the smoke grenades. Give him this. Okay. And the rest we'll figure out over time. And he's back down to 117. Excellent. Oh, it's probably these. Is this what gave him so much weight? I don't know. Yeah, these 6 pounds apiece. All right. Anhar's boots. These are finesse boots. Yep. And there's no way I'm selling those. I'm way too chaotic to ask window to change. Argo, what's going on? I can't complain at all, man. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Let me, 1 second. Let me switch over. Here we go. To a better screen to see the whole chat. Astamex, what's going on? All right, yep, can confirm this. Did this too. That's awesome. Why? Didn't know about that. Did not know about that at all. Take care, Boss Page. Get some rest. Hope you feel better tomorrow. Or should I go on Windowhawk? I've got land, I think. Yeah, Windowhawk's way better. After all your hundreds of playthroughs, Wrath of the Righteous for your many, are you seriously considering playing again? I have to, because that's the only way I can see all the unique content for the new party member. So I got to be honest with you, the playthrough has bored me to tears, though. I'm really not into it. So I really wanted to do that content, but I might end up having to let it go, unfortunately. Actually, you don't need blinding radius. You already have it. Don't you? No, you don't. We'll let go of this for now. There we go. Now you got blinding radius. Euron's Wendy is a good character. Yeah. Nice wallpaper. Thank you. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow or Friday. Definitely not Friday, but I might stream tomorrow. Stubbs, what's going on? It's going well so far. I'm finally in Act 2. Dollars, what's up? We're going to fault you for that. Keep your sanity. Thanks, kid. I appreciate it. Yeah, I might end up having to let it go. We'll see. Okay. Ooh, this has a small flame rune. I gotta keep that in mind. Let's see, 948. Nope, that's not. We're not getting that for him. Yeah, sure, she can take it, I guess. And you can take that, and you can take this. Oh, this is it. This is what caused all that weight. And in fact, here, hold on. Thing. Boom. Where is it? Here we go. Nothing in your bag. Why isn't it letting me scroll? And nothing. Whoops, nothing in your bag either. Excellent. And this is fine. And we'll do a quick save just in case there's a problem.
A boy at swim. Your name is Joe. You're 9. You're brave. You're off to see your mum. A shadow moves below you. A jagged vice closes on your thigh and pulls you down. Water fills your lungs. Blood billows.
Yeah, Argo. I'm actually working on a larger video. Like I want to do. I'm working on this video for each mythic path. What mechanics I feel like work well with Shifter. And I think after that, I'm going to circle back and do a couple of the reviews that I still have outstanding. I never did the review for Shadowrun Hong Kong, so I need to release that. And I never did the review for Pillars of Eternity 2. And I'm giving consideration to maybe starting on doing some class videos for Pillars of Eternity. I'm not sure if I'm going to go class by class for Pillars of Eternity 1. I might just rank the 11 classes and be done with it and move on to 2. And then in 2, maybe we could just go class by class, look at all the mechanics and see how we feel about it. You gave good advice about which characters to play as in my games. Regret not taking the hyena as you advised. I tried. I did what I could. 3. Good to hear it was going good. Of the recent CRPGs you played in the past few months, which has been your overall favorite? In the past few months. I mean, honestly, I haven't been able to play a ton of new games. I've only been able to play a couple. So I would say out of all of them, it's probably been Pillars of Eternity 2. I played the Baldur's Gate 3 beta, but only a couple of hours of it, so I can't really compare. Obviously, I love Wrath of the Righteous. If you like sci-fi, Encased was a lot of fun as well. If you're into King Arthur mythology, King Arthur's Knight's Tale was an awesome game. I had a lot of fun with that also. So there's definitely been some nice ones. I really enjoyed the Shadowrun games as well, but they're also a lot older, so I know they're not for everybody. The older games don't bother me, so it was easy for me to pick it up and play. But I wasn't surprised when the videos did well. I knew that's not like a huge market. Florian, Mass Effect is absolutely fantastic. For the first game, I would say the strongest class is probably the Adept. It gives you a power called Singularity, and I would say that is the single most powerful power you can have in the game. Also, the Enhanced Edition lets all the classes use all the weapons, whereas in the original version, you couldn't do that. If you're able to do that, I would probably recommend you go ahead and go with the assault rifle, unless you like playing around with the sniper rifle for fun, or just one of the other weapons appeals to you more. But I find the sniper rifle to be the most effective weapon in the game overall. And then I would also say that you want to make sure that you have a balanced party. So you need an engineer on the party to handle all the locked doors and chests and things of that nature that you're going to come up against. And it's also really, really nice to have a tank-like character because they do get an immunity power. So sometimes you really need to just send somebody in who takes a bunch of heat and gets enemies to pop up from their hiding places so that you can then start take them out. So whether that's you or some character like Rex or Ashley, you want to have an engineer, a tank character, and then it's really, really nice to have a biotic who can lay down that crowd control. So, and I would say, hey, take your time, talk to everybody, enjoy it. Mass Effect is amazing. It's my favorite series of all time, most definitely. Pillars of Eternity 2 is awesome gameplay wise, but the story really didn't really lacked a lot in my opinion. Shame, since I really like the world of Pillars of Eternity. Yep, I think I agree. Yeah, I'm gonna go through my thoughts when I do the review, but there's some things I really liked about it, but I think there was some shortcomings as well. Actually picked up King Arthur a few weeks ago. I haven't started yet. I know it'd be good since you said you liked it. Yep. I got a few videos up on the channel stubs, so definitely check those out when you get a chance. They are outdated. The game has went through a lot of patches to change some of the balancing, but the general idea of the game you'll still be able to pick up from the content. So I'm going to ask again, playing Rapscallion. There's the Matalot, big bruiser that can bust through almost anything, steel iron walls, or the Mountebank, demon possessed sailor with demon magic. I would go with the Mantalot. To me, that sounds like a Luke Cage or Incredible Hulk type of character. Works for me. Yep, my pleasure, Florian. Sentinel is probably my overall favorite in Mass Effect. Jack of all trades characters are a bunch of fun. I like the versatility in Mass Effect 1, being able to do everything. See, I'm an extremist. I like either being able to go all the way in one or all the way in the other. I didn't like the mix until Mass Effect 3. They reworked Sentinel a bit in Mass Effect 3, and I actually really enjoyed playing it in that game. But in Mass Effect 1 and 2, I didn't really like Sentinel. But again, that's just personal preference. So, you know, at the end of the day, Florian, just look at the class descriptions and, hey, whatever you want to pick, go for it.
You remember a cold childhood in a no-hope fishing town, bullied mercilessly by a dwarf named Lohar. With no other prospects, you sign up as a Magister, eager for the power denied you all your life.
I made a review for Inevitable Access Argo, and I got through it. It's much easier now. It used to be you had to go through some really difficult puzzles to finish the game, but they took that out. So now you can just go through it regularly.
Twist your head around as the Magisters haul you away. Your wife and two boys stand in the doorway, helpless. You commit their faces to memory one last time. Ooh. Wendy cries out something to you. You tell yourself it was, "I love you," or "We'll wait for you." But the truth is, you didn't catch it. The farm recedes from view behind you.
Oh, interesting.
Work, work, work. That's all there was in Driftwood for a dwarf like you. Until you got involved in the anti-Magister resistance. Then, the work was still there, but also purpose. Purpose worth dying for.
I had to catch up with some video. School of Works requested me. I'm out this week due to my birthday vacation. Hey, happy birthday, and I hope you have a nice vacation. Where are you going? Got to bid some videos. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me know if you have any feedback. My Mantalot would be a lycanthrope at sea, which is so silly and stupid. Yo, that sounds right up my alley. Absolutely. Do it. Do it. I've never played Sentinel. Vanguard gets that teleport charge that's just so much fun. I love Vanguard in Mass Effect 2 and 3. Didn't like the implementation in 1. It's not until 2 that it gets to the point where that charge is really feels forceful. Like in 1, it feels more just like movement. And so it doesn't appeal to me. The other class that does appeal to me, though, is Infiltrator. Infiltrator in Mass Effect 1 was a ton of fun because sniper rifles are a ton of fun. So that's another good option.
From the dark, you stare up at the thin slivers of light visible between the floorboards. Shadows ripple across the slivers, accompanied by heavy footsteps, Magister footsteps. Wood creaks above your head. One of them has paused. Your breath catches in your throat as you wait for him to move along. But the hatch is suddenly yanked open. Light floods you, blinding and accusatory. You hear only one gruffly barked word before the hands seize you. Gotcha!
Brutal.
Collared by Magisters in the far north, you were force-marched to this foreign land. A moment of hope as a grinning dwarf removes your source collar. Seconds later, void-woken death. Warm red wine flows down your throat. The languor of a tavern evening soothes you. Suddenly, shrieks rend the night. The Magisters have come. Warm red blood flows down your face. You stride past the chained sorcerers and climb onto the caravan without complaint. As you settle onto the bench, you offer Ralik's blessings to the Magister guard. He offers only a bleary-eyed stare of disinterest in return, before shoving the chained sorcerers aboard. As you watch them cower, you cannot help but feel annoyance. After all, don't they know they're going to be saved?
Rough.
Eloisa was the prettiest girl, not to others, but to you. Her luminous eyes shone brighter than the moon. The day you collared her for Fort Joy, you wept every tear you had. You never cried again. The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded and her scales discolored. Her eyes are closed, but her tongue flickers as you approach.
Hey, I just realized you can kill this chick and still move forward in the story. That is actually pretty cool. Well, and I guess she dies sooner or later anyway, so maybe her spirit just floats up somehow and you're able to move forward. Or maybe that's the reason why you would have to go back on the bridge and call Demon Chick down, because you accidentally killed her, and so you need Demon Chick to help you. And Sentinel is extremely weak. In Mass Effect 1, being able to unlock the crypt and have electronics on one character was cool, and allowed me to free up squad mates I really wanted in the party. Yep, I do agree. That is nice flexibility. It isn't worth it to me in Mass Effect 1. I still don't like the class in Mass Effect 2, but I think the flexibility really shines through then. And then in Mass Effect 3, I feel like that's when it's a real legitimate option where I consider it more on par with other things you can do. Speaking of puzzles, I am so thankful for your rundown video of Nadio's puzzle quest. my pleasure. My pleasure. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people got some good uses out of it. Yes, Infiltrator and Adept are great in 1. Yep. I didn't remember Vanguard even being an option in Mass Effect 1. It's in there, but it's not well done. That's why they added the charge in Mass Effect 2, to make it something where you're like, okay, I would actually choose this. To me, Vanguard is the class that feels like the biggest shift from Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2. Like Vanguard, it becomes a ton of fun in Mass Effect 2. Shotgun Infiltrator is such an amazing playthrough, especially ME3. Yep, I feel like Sniper Rifles got less fun with the removal of the special ammo in the later games. They try to recreate the explosive ammo thing with the Black Widow later. I love the Black Widow. And so I think the Sniper Rifles overall weren't as good, but once you got that Black Widow, I was having a ball. Also, that big open space has disappeared until Andromeda. Sniper Rifle not as fun in ME2 hallways. Yeah, gunplay in general in Andromeda was superior to the original series, that it being one of the real positive hallmarks. Are there any ultimate bro characters in Mass Effect that I can take into my party? I always need a companion like Eder or Alistair in my parties. So you get Garrus in the party, and he's basically considered... There are many people who tell you that he's the greatest party member of all time, and I wouldn't necessarily disagree with that. Rex is also another great option, even though he's only an option in Mass Effect 1. So you don't get him as a full party member ever in Mass Effect 2 or 3. Whereas Garrus, you can basically make it where you take him with him the whole game. So Garrus, Liara, Ashley, and Tali are with you the entire game. Not Ashley. She's only Mass Effect 1 and 3. I'm sorry. So if you wanted, two characters where you're like, all right, this is my crew, I'm going to take them through the whole series, it would be probably, Garrus is some combination of Liara or Tali. Vanguard was fine in easy modes, but the hardest mode, you did not want to close with enemies. They would one-shot you. Text got really good when you had combos. Yeah, in the first game, Vanguards aren't really all that viable on harder difficulties. In later games, they are, but it makes you have to play in a much more frantic way, and so it becomes a lot of fun. Oh, that's right. Liara is not a permanent party member in 2. She's only with you for a particular DLC, so she's not with you the whole game. That's a great call-out. Sorry about that. Thanks, Silver. But yeah, Garrus is the man. Garrus is absolutely amazing. So in Mass Effect 1, I would say Adept is the strongest one, with Infiltrator being a lot of fun. In Mass Effect 2, I actually kind of feel like Soldier is the strongest one, because you get a new assault rifle called the Revenant, which I think it just absolutely shreds enemies. Plus, the different ammo types become much more important. You get ammo powers as opposed to ammo being items, the way it is in the first game. And so Soldier actually becomes a big deal, because basically that class can switch out ammo whenever it wants to deal with whatever type of enemy you're going up against. And then for fun factor, Vanguard, again, is absolutely fantastic. In the third game, in my opinion, Adept, again, rises to the top of the list. They add new biotic powers to the point when you get to higher levels, you can literally just constantly churn out biotic powers against your enemies while having barrier on you at the same time. And so I prefer Adept the most. But in the third game, you really get to the point where all of the classes are kind of a lot more even, and all of them are very, very viable options. Like, I don't look at any of them and say that any of them are weak. I'm sorry. Mass Effect 2, Soldier is amazing. Engineer is the best one. Engineer is the ultimate. No matter what I'm in front of, I can deal with it. Engineer, because you can pull out the drone will go out and attack people. You've got the flame stuff for armor, and you've got the electricity stuff for electrical shields. No matter what you're standing in front of, you can absolutely shred those defenses, and it makes your whole team pretty much better. Engineer is the best class for Mass Effect 2, my personal opinion. All right.
Welcome to Driftwood, Godwoken.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing from beneath the swollen lid.
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Very well then, cut me down. There is work to be done. Or, indeed, you could stand there gawping as if I just ran off with your femur. You might not have the brains anymore, but I pray you've managed to keep some wits.
Whisper that Malady said she could train you. Is that true?
The Meister bares her teeth, stained a deep pink by her blood, and growls.
Malady is unfortunately mistaken. I cannot train you, but I can certainly help you on your path. As long as I am free of this weight.
Look at her incredulously. One of the most powerful sorcerers in the land can't train you? Why not?
Because along with torture and interrogation, the Magisters found space in their schedules to purge me, that's why. They spent quite some time at it too. Apparently I was a rich vein to be mined. And now I hang powerless as any butchered carcass. No offense meant towards your own venerable carcass, of course.
Purge. She seems quite chatty for a silent monk.
They stopped the process just as the last of my power drained away. Just enough to rob me of my strength, but not enough to leave me a hollow sack of flesh and scales. I had hoped they simply wished to preserve my charm and beauty, but no. It seemed Dallas had ordered that I be held until she could do the deed herself. To give it the personal touch, I imagine. Now that you have had that that delightful little nugget of gossip, perhaps you could do your damn job and let me loose?
Reach up to undo her restraints.
Be quick about it before the next Magister patrol realizes something is amiss.
Quickly slice through her restraints and help her down.
God's teeth, it feels good to move again. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a house to secure. Meet me at my home in Driftwood. We have much to discuss.
All right. Still haven't leveled up, huh? Oh, well. Oh, here. This. Put this back on. Let him lead the way. In case there's more convo to be had. Oh, and, yeah, I'm not doing anything to make the head that big. It just is that way. Like, did she just walk across? Is that possible? Oh, it is. But we're not going to do that. Oh, that's right. We still haven't went over there. Hold on. Okay, part. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the beehive you all were talking about. Okay, so there's a jar of honey and then an empty honey jar. Oh, this is the beehive. But I don't remember everything I'm supposed to mix. So ink pot, empty honey jar, right? Combine there. And then how's it work? Hold on. Where's that jar of honey at? Give me that. Where's the jar of honey? Is it that I dip my arrow into it? Here, hold on. Why is this not popping up? Do you have to escape out of it first? Here, hold on. Let's do this. There we go. Combine with... Oh, wait. Do I even have an arrow? I don't think I do. Yeah, hold on. Can I make an arrow real quick? Short stick. What's the arrow? Oh, it's not it's an arrow shaft, not a short stick. How do you create arrow shafts? Objects. Long branch. Wood pulp. Arrow shaft isn't even on my list of possible recipes. Interesting. Collector rifle was a shiznick. Yeah, collector rifle was awesome too. So it's pretty solid through the whole trilogy, to be honest. Yep. Also the beam rifle with certain mods, in particular one where you hold on the trigger and max ammo. Man, now I want to play the Mass Effect trilogy. We'll be live streaming it at some point. I like that Andromeda let you break the class molds and customize stuff. I wanted the engineer drones, but also like the infiltrator sniper gameplay. I was able to get both. Nice. I need to play Andromeda, but I don't really vibe with the game. Something is off, and I'm not sure if it is a tone, writing, cast, or a combination of all three. Andromeda just wasn't all that great. As a Dragon Age least, I'm pretty worried for the Mass Effect series. BioWare has been making really weird choices lately. You know, I'm remaining hopeful that I'm going to be happy with what they release. I'm not giving up hope that on getting good Mass Effect and Dragon Age games again. Just play with a player mod in ME3 that gives you a good ending in 3. Also, ME2 DLC you can't get unless you have it downloaded. BioWare lost the data for it. Oh, it's why the hover tank was 9 and 3. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. So, well, I wonder how. I think the enhanced edition added all the DLC though. You could deactivate the helmet on the inventory. Oh, you mean just not show it on him. That's what you mean when you say deactivated. Not that you would make it small. Around slander. No, look, I know there's an issue, all right? I know BioWare, they're in a rough spot, but I'm holding out hope. I prefer my characters without helmet. Got you. Maybe we'll get a battle pass for ME4 with the Made Avenger, be an award. We'll see. You need long branch or log for arrow shafts. Also, honey with grenade makes charm. Arrowhead for charm. Oh, so wait, can I go ahead? Then I should be able to go ahead and combine it, right? Combine it with, because I got arrowheads, right? Yeah, I got arrowheads. Woo! Whoa! That is fun, fun, fun under the sun. Okay, so pick up every empty jar we see and bring our behinds back out here, because we're going to need lots and lots of charming arrows. Loot that. Okay, hold on. Let's go back. One more thing before we go into town. And you know what? Let's do a full save for this, because we may not be good enough for this. This might be a problem. We don't know yet.
There's one unaffected egg behind them. Perhaps there's still a chance.
All right. Do-do-do-do-do. Boop, 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 boop. Excellent. Do. Which one of y'all is about to be up? You? Okay, fine. And is there anything I do? Yeah, I can actually do this. There we go. All right. Yeah, you could do. There's no regular fire. All right, fine. Whatever. You have to deal with the necro fire. It is what it is. Do. And do. Excellent. And yep. That's excellent. Ooh, look who came to play. Right on time. All right. Excellent. And let's see. You. Can he? I don't know if this actually makes sense, but you know what? It's what we're going to do. We're going to do it. Boo, boo, boo. I just don't want you to hatch. No matter what, I just don't want you to hatch. Excellent. And 82, we're going to do 3. And so actually here, we'll do this. And he'll give himself this. And then we'll give you this. And there we go. Losa. Okay. Losa is gone. She could do fire. She could do fire, but I like... Oh, wait. There's still an egg that's alive. One of these eggs is alive somewhere. Where is that? It says it's right next to him? I'm not seeing it. Somewhere in there is an egg. I don't know where it is, though. All right. Here. Let's do this. And that. And, yep, you're nice and wet for me. There we go. Can I see the eggs this way? Ah, here we go. There I see the egg. And egg is still around. Won't be for much longer. No problem. There we go. Got the egg there. Egg is all done for. Excellent. And hold on. Try not to get you. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. You're unfrozen, but it's too late. Not much you could do, and he's not on fire, so that's not going to work either. Oh, man, and they're going to give him another turn right back to back. That's unfortunate. All right, here. You come forward a little bit. And then, oh, God dog it. That also means that blinding radius won't work. Oh, well. It was a thought. Knew it. He's going to do something disgusting. Necrofire blocked, but still ugly. All right. You're only able to do... Actually, here. We'll do this. Ooh. And that's all she wrote? That's all she wrote. Hey, that went relatively well. Relatively well. All right. Scroll up for ME info. Side note. Head west and do the underground stuff first, or you will out-level it if you go north or east. Okay. You could deactivate Helmet Ryan. I prefer my character when I'm using a long red. No, MME does not have that DLC at all. Really? What oh, are you referring to like the items DLC? Because I know it has Lair the Shadow Broker. It can only be played on older versions. Honey plus milk equals good healing food. Interesting. Another side note, turn on no time limit to see undead souls, whatever it's called. You miss so much because you don't know when to cast it. Yep, I already turned that on. Using the get back. Yep, I turned that on. Thanks, Silver. I will say this, though. This year has been absolutely stacked for games. Diablo 4, BG3, Stalker 2. I was last year was stale, but I'm excited for gaming this year. So am I. Don't waste the honey. Yeah, I'm using honey for arrows. I just realized if I played Manline, this is my 5th time in a row playing a monk-like character. My last 4 D&D games were monks, and Madelot is all about using fist. Well, being a monk is more than about using fist. I don't associate lycanthropes with monks. Let's come on now. That is like the ultimate item in a lot of RPGs. Now, Stubbs, I usually play Wrath of the Righteous on core, but it's also because I make builds for the game, and so I'm conscious about trying to make sure that the build mechanics that I provide are actually useful and correct. And I feel like the best way to do that is to try them out on core and make sure that they actually work on that difficulty. To make it rather right content again, will the theme builds be updated? It was a good amount of patches ago they were last touched. I've been thinking about that. I'll probably, you're talking about like the ones I made during the beta and whatnot, or I guess even the ones when it first launched. A lot of those are outdated. Yeah, at some point I should go back through some of those builds and kind of update them for how I do them now. Oh, the hover tank. Oh, yeah. That's not around anymore. KK, what's going on? How are you? Hulk mode, what's going on, man? Been a while. How are you? The hover tank is featured in Overlord, but it had its own DLC, which is where the confusion is coming from. Got you. Being a monk is about enlightenment and mastery of self. Right. And purity. Yeah, exactly. Lycanthrope is a totally different role-playing experience. All right. There you go. What's that? That's just a shell. You lead the way. Milk churn, pumpkin, and Big Marge.
I saw. They were stolen. The babies, the eggs, something took them.
Tell her you found her eggs, but they were transformed into Voidwoken.
Transformed. Not a chicky baby anymore. All gone for good.
Hand her the egg you rescued.
She lifts up and grabs the egg with her foot, kicking it under her warm underbelly and settling down upon it contentedly.
Shh, little beeper baby. Mama's here, warm and here with you again.
She cocks a black eye up at you and winks.
Thank you. I have something for you. Something I buried behind the coop. It's yours. Unless some other scratchly poker found it first, of course.
Behind the coop? Oh, are they talking about over here? Well, I guess whatever it is, I must have already gotten it. Yeah, and I've been down there. Rob, what's going on, man? How are you? No, there's a reason evil monks. Slandered, did you play Horizon Zero Dawn? That would be fun to watch. I haven't played that yet, and I've given thought to it. Probably not something I could get to this year, honestly, because considering how long this game is, something tells me that Baldur's... I might...
Put yourself in check, boy. I won't have you running off like Millicent and Tully. You'll just end up sliding down some Voidwoken's gross gullet, piece by piece.
Ooh. That DOS 2, Baldur's Gate 1, and Baldur's Gate 2 might take up the bulk of the year. Plus, of course, I'll be streaming Baldur's Gate 3, and if Rogue Trader comes out this year, I'll be streaming that as well, and then there's Starfield. So I think this year is kind of packed. But next year, we'll see how things work out. Something tells me once I finish all of that, I'm going to have to go straight into the Dragon Age series. And by the time I get through with that, might be time for Mass Effect 5. I might be going into the Mass Effect series. But at some point, sooner or later, we'll be playing some other games, and that'll definitely be on the list. Behind that small coop. Yeah, I went over there, but it didn't have anything. It was a good game. I enjoyed it a lot. Got you.
The older-looking Magister notices your presence. He wipes his grubby hands downward across his greaves, as if to wipe away the grime, but instead smears more dirt onto them.
Of course I talked to the crab. Got to.
Halt! What word do you bring?
Tell him you bring bad tidings. Dead Magisters and dwarves at a wrecked caravan outside town.
His face goes pale, and his eyes open wide. The Magister that greeted you remains stiff, as if enduring a harsh wind.
The Voidwoken come.
Hush, Fader. You may pass, traveller. Dare say you'll be aching to leave before long anyway. But before you do, find Raymond, the White Magister. He'll want to know what you've seen. Be quick, mind. He's set to sail any moment.
He nods his head in the direction of the bridge, but offers no other instructions.
As long as you stay put, you'll be safe.
So wait, let me just to be sure. Small one. This is a little small one, right? Or do I need to click on it? No, clicking on it does nothing. Oh wait, is it in here?
Did you expect a needle?
Right, yeah, and there's nothing. So yeah. And there's nothing in here, right? Yep. Okay, so. Highway, what's going on, man? Those Baldur's Gate games are humongous, exactly. Horizon might be good to stream just before Forbidden West comes to PC. What's Forbidden West? Yep, BG3 is going to be long for sure, absolutely. Yeah, the crab is amazing. Should have killed it, you missed out. You could look it up, though. Should have killed what? But I highly recommend Zero Dawn. It is amazing. The story is insane. They nerfed my favorite weapon for Horizon Dawn and Forbidden West, though. Is Forbidden West the sequel? You got a playthrough character concept in mind for BG3? No, because I'm going to be playing as Will. So I'm hoping, we'll see how it works out, but I'm hoping I'll get a review copy of the game. And if so, I'll probably play Good Guy Will on my own. And then when I stream it on the channel, I'll play Bad Guy Will, who is completely all about serving the will of his demonic thrall. Or demonic patron, rather.
All hell broke loose. Good times. Good times.
The woman in front of you yawns so wide, you can almost see what she had for lunch. Catching your eye across her wares, she rolls both of her own.
Really? Killing the crab gives you a shield. That's fascinating.
Oh, a customer.
Ah, Forbidden West is sequel. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've heard really good things about the game, but I've also heard really bad things about the PC port for it, which is what made me kind of hesitate and say I'm not in a rush to do it.
Welcome to Four Sisters, creators of the all-singing, all-dancing, world-famous Sorceress Sundries. Sooner you tell me what you want to buy, sooner I can get back to doing what I like best. Nothing. So...
Ask where the rest of her sisters are.
Not far enough away from my liking, that's for sure.
Damn.
Didara's off camping out with the Seekers. Donna's up in Arcs. And Dagmar, last I saw her, she was packing her finery onto a ship. Ralik knows where she's washed up, but I'm glad to be free of her nagging for a while. But listen here, I'm a bit bored with all this chit-chat.
He said, skip Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 and just play Rise of Zero Dawn. Wow, you like it that much, huh? Also, the crab is very evil. What an underrated character. I might play as him for my first playthrough myself. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I haven't played BG3 at all, ordered the physical collection. Is there one tip you have for anyone going into it? Not really. Just get into it. Have fun. I mean, obviously, it's a game where persuasion is really useful, but I'm pretty sure you can get at least one party member that'll help with that. That might be the only thing that I would recommend off the top of my head. Skip Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm in the bed. Take care, Argo. Have a good one, man. You know what? I'm from the Raz. We made Kool-Aid, so I've got to go with Battle-Line. Excellent. Excellent. Let me know how it goes, 3.
So, how about this? I'll give you a little discount if you can answer a riddle of mine. And then you can go away, yes?
Agree to her deal.
You should know I already regret this. So... see me run, I never walk. I have a mouth, I never talk. I have a bed, I never sleep. I can be shallow, I can be deep.
A river.
What am I? Wow, you got it right. And what a challenge it was too. I am so impressed. Now, What'll you buy with your discount?
Tell her you're not impressed by her attitude.
Yeah? Well, I'm past caring. The world's about to end. Who's got the time for dainty manners and etiquette?
Admire the burnished gleam of her outfit.
She sighs deeply, as irritated as if you just threw a spider into her ale.
Well, I do sell sorcerer's sundries, don't I? It'd be a bit hypocritical for me not to use my own products. You know, if you want to add some razzle-dazzle to your own gear.
She looks you up and down, slowly. It is clear that you are found wanting.
Well, take our leaflet. If you have any questions about sorcerer's sundries, how about you turn to it instead of me? Great.
Say you'd like to see what she has to sell. Okay, so that's all. Enhance jewelry, enhance a weapon.
Don't hurry back.
Don't know what that is. That. Excellent. Doom, 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 doom. Side note, Larian never does pre-review copies. However, they are hiring in Brussels for final revision playtesters. Oh, really? They never do pre-review copies. That's interesting. Did they say why?
The Meister's back. The Meister's back. She doesn't feel like playing, but...
Don't worry about Ken. Are you going to watch D&D Iron Armor on Things when it comes out? I heard it's a decent movie. Yeah, I got a
The Meister sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the Gallows.
It looks like it's getting better reviews than what anybody expected. I actually really like going to the movie, so I might end up checking it out. But there's been one or two. I haven't seen Creed yet, and I think there was something else that came out that I wanted to see. My father sent me the trailer today for The Pope's Exorcist. I might end up having to watch that as well. That looks like it could be fun.
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes. As if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pearl with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
I swear by the seven, if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe.
Clear your throat. Isn't it normally polite to thank your rescuers?
The Meister turns to you, her eyes wide with worry.
Oh, she does have good things. Air. Oh, we might have to give this some ooh, that looks nice. Okay. Might have to give this some consideration.
Oh, pardon. I'm so sorry. How could I have forgotten? Thank you so much.
Huh, they just never have. Okay, interesting. Wow, it's one of your top favorite games. I'm totally in love with it. Okay. I'm looking forward to experience it then. I haven't experienced it at all.
Thank you for rescuing me after they had already strung me up. After they had tortured me for days. After they...
She stops mid-shout, descending into a fit of coughing, wheezing, and groaning. She glowers at you as she slowly regains her composure.
We are quite finished with politeness. There is so much to do.
Excellent. Tell her you're ready.
Enthusiasm? On a weekday? My word. We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen Godwoken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head. Come, Godwoken. It is time to see just how awake you are. Fortunately, the Magisters pay as much attention to art as they do to fashion. Kindly remove that painting from the wall. I pray my instructions will not be too technical for you.
Hey, I forgot how pushy she becomes about this. There you go.
Following simple instructions fills me with wonder and pride. Now, kindly go to the vault and enter the combination. I shall call it out as you go.
Meaty stew, apple. Oh, that's another painting. Excellent. I think. Oh, nope. I haven't. And what's this stuff? That look like garbage. Those are cups. Spoon, spoon. What's this? And is that a little cooking pot as well? I want the pot. And ooh, Mr. Book. Bowl, cups, stew, bowl, button. Okay.
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a delicate rotary dial. Gleaming under the dim light, the metallic dial almost seems to wink at you.
Enter the safe combination as the Meister calls it out.
Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
The Cyberpunk DLC that's coming out, does it have a release date? And is this officially supposed to be the last DLC that the game gets? I went to Zelle Dungeons Spaces for fun gameplay. I was expecting the story to be much, and boy, it blew me away. So dollars, you concur. It's an amazing story. Okay. Playing on PS4 back in the day, I was taking back here to give vendors junk for free for reputation. Prices drop a lot. Yep, I've been pumping up the reputation. Usually I use more expensive items because I just don't have the patience to have like a stack of 50 cards in my inventory for no reason, but I use the same general idea. Remember the trolls in this area? Yeah, I'm looking forward to running into them. That quest is hilarious. Except the troll's son who's sad about his father being gone. That part is rough. Three goes more of the same in both a good and an underwhelming way. I still enjoyed it though. Forspoken should have been a good game. Yeah, you would hope. Also, empty bottles from Gift Bag. It'll be interesting to see if this is really the end of Forspoken. It's obviously the end of that studio, but maybe they decide to run it back and do it better. Empty bottles from Gift Bag equals unlimited honey. If you want to go that route. Nah, it's okay. Did you hear about the Dragon Age or? No. What? Stop bullshitting. See, hold on. Nah, there's nothing going on about a Dragon Age. Former Dragon Age. David Gator. How did I miss this? Oh, hell. I'm making a video about this weekend. Oh, bro, there's a whole thread. There's a whole thread about this, and I wasn't involved. Oh, snap. Yeah. Definitely following up on that. Thank you for the call out. No, I had not seen that. Holy shit. Holy smokes. Yeah. That is a remake I'd buy. I'd pay extra for that remake.
Excellent. Follow me. Your time.
I would absolutely pay extra for that remake. stop playing. There's just no doubt whatsoever. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy that it's even being discussed. Ooh, are those? Yes, they are. Those are arrow shafts. What's in the backpack? Not a thing. All right.
Ancient runes, weird contraptions. This place is an arcanist's dream.
Ooh, firestorm grenade. Firestorm grenade. On sorcerer, empty mug. The mug stove.
Opening the door.
Leave the cover alone. Rhymes. Bottle of swirling mud. Okay. Green cupboard. That's money. Cup of oil. Bottle filled with oil. A book. Source fountain. To my heart's content. Pouch. Mortar and pestle. Earth essence. Notes on the God woken. Wait a minute. Wasn't that last one something that was like heavy as all hell? Boom, 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 boom. Whoops, I'm not looking at Thane's bag. There we go. Oh no, it's just a jug. Drop item. I buy an Oranges remake. Absolutely. Anton, what's going on, man? I can't complain at all. How are you? Hope they do an interest survey like Legacy of Kain had not too long ago. If these people would buy it, I'm sure they would approve. Absolutely. Absolutely. Blowers are going to be sick. I'm wondering what motivated David Gator to go that route, because I know he's got his own video game company right now, and they're supposed to be working on some type of game. I think it's like some type of musical game. So like he owns his own thing now, but I think they've been developing it for a while. So I'm wondering if he's decided that he needs to get back into something different. Oh, wooden figurine. Hold on. Let's take that. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, whoa. And there's a book over here. How did I miss that? All right. Let's look from back here. Okay. Oh, wait. Is that a kitchen pot? Yeah, we take all kitchen pots. Thank you. And let's go ahead and get that going. Be at full strength.
The Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken?
Swirling mud is important? Okay. I'm by my dread they would go into certain individuals' hands to push the message left or right. Yeah, that's the worry. Demas, what's going on? How are you? Cleaning up before leaving the island, I take it? We've already left Fort Joy, so now we're in Reaper's Coast. Never figured out what to do with the bottle of swirling mud. Crab, think about it. What? Yeah, I don't know either. Thane, say that it is a chance to know the truth.
You would trade every soul in Rivellon for the sake of knowledge. You would make a ferocious librarian. No, becoming the divine means taking on the power of all the gods and the responsibility for all the races. The divine was created by the gods to shelter us from the void. The divine cannot use his power for anything else.
Simonescu, what's going on? Appreciate you passing by. I got no complaints at all, but I hope you're doing all right and hope work goes okay. It's somewhat easy. You still got to stay on your toes. You know, I'm still not facing anything that I'm just mopping the floor with, but it's definitely nothing could be equal to that Alexander fight. So I'll take it. Do you have any opinions on looting in RPGs, CRPGs? Because I've gotten older and now in my 30s and have less time for games. I hate having to go around the area and highlight and loot to pick up. Carefree, what's going on? How are you? If you look at my review for Encased, I mentioned that as one of the things that I really hate about that game. It's not necessarily that I have an issue with looting. It's looting that almost never gives you something that you actually need. So I don't mind it so much in this game because a lot of times I'm rewarded for that looting. I'm actually getting things that I would then use, and so then it's okay. I feel like it's a little, it's much more irritating in games where you're just looting and looting and looting and looting and looting and looting and looting, and most of the time you're coming up with pure garbage that you would never use, that you wouldn't even sell. You know, that is just serves no purpose in your playthrough whatsoever. That's when I feel like, okay, you're just padding time and you're not really giving me a positive gaming experience. I get that, but on the other hand, I like me to have the message, not just be pure escapism, as long as it doesn't feel like you're being lectured by it. You know, I like purposeful media, you know. I like media where it makes me think and it makes me feel something. And I think it's hard to do that without there being some sort of message in there. I understand what Three's saying as far as, you know, you can see when people are trying to force a particular ideology into a property, and sometimes that can grind on you. But like Damon said, like, I don't want it to be mindless. I don't want it to be like, all right, ho hum, whatever, we're just doing something. So at the end of the day, there's got to be some level of substance there. Surely use some power for yourself, but you're already thinking about what you could do with such power. Growl, nod, you understand.
Very well, then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then, well, not inhale the smoke, but whatever the skeletal equivalent is. Ignore any feelings of dizziness, itchy bones, or a dire sense of existential dread. They are all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way. Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tome by the bookcase. Even an incinerator to provide a flame.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
Observe that her cuts look pretty bad.
Quite. Mind you, being torn asunder by a void-woken would be even more inconvenient. So if you wouldn't mind...
The Meister points sharply to the ingredients cupboard.
Say that you'll get started immediately.
And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the Cloisterwood to fetch you more blackroot.
Oh, cool. So they do actually tell you that the blackroot is in Cloisterwood.
Opening the door, you see, after a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot nestled between the grated dragon's tongue and Drudene oil. You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick the door of the cupboard closed.
All right. So there's supposed to be a special bowl, right? Doom, doom. Here we go. This is where it'd be. Thane. Combine the bowl with the blackroot. Okay. Use. And then combine these two. Excellent. Now you put that on out here. And then take this guy. We don't need no stinking switch lately. And there we go. Hallucinogenic cloud of smoke. We're going to go ahead and save just to be sure. Extras are in box containers. Origin layer and put the most powerful items where you can see it, or a must craft, or drop for some important auto layering games do that. Extras are in box containers or stolen. Like certain media with messages, yes. I'm new to Pathfinder. Does the class difficulty level matter in Wrath of the Righteous? No, it's just giving you an idea of, hey, if you want to use this class, here's how hard it might be to adjust to it. It's not really a measure of whether or not this class is going to be good in the game. all of the most of the classes are viable. If you look on my channel, I have a video ranking all 199 classes to give you an idea of some ones that you might want to try out. Yeah, that's why loot-based games where your gear controls your damage, ability to progress always get me worried. Don't get me wrong, I still pick up everything I can. I just like to complain to that. Some bills don't do well or higher difficulties. An issue with 3.5 or 3.75 format. Plenty of guides out there. Yep, no problem, Joseph. In fact, in addition to that list, I did do a series where I went through each class and the associated archetypes and kind of broke all of them down and talked about their mechanics. So I would say look at the list of 199 classes where I rank all of them. That'll give you a general idea of the classes that you're interested in. And then from there, you can go to the video for the specific class or archetype that you're more interested in to see a full breakdown of the mechanics to determine what you want to do. And I still do answer all my comments. So if you have a question, you can just leave a comment on one of the videos, and sooner or later, I'll get around to it.
As the smoke swirls about your skull, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
Ignore the pounding in your head and push on deeper into the smoke.
As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
Recess of my soul. But it looks like the Hall of Echoes.
Save here. Nothing there. Nothing there, looks like. Oh, that's me. What's going on here? Nothing around, okay.
Bathed in the half-light of this eerie, starless landscape, you spot a figure you could only describe as you. Another you. It looks haggard and weak, its voice merely a feeble echo of your own.
Thane, my child, come. Come closer. Let us be revealed.
Your face and Amadia's mannerisms? Ask what kind of charming chimera you're speaking to.
No beast, no monster, merely an illusion to be dispelled.
The apparition clasps your face in shaking skeletal hands, and you feel a tingle run through your bones. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color before fading back to their accustomed spectrum.
Time to open the eyes you lost so long ago. To see the world as you once did. Speak the spell and see.
Excellent.
God is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the goddess Amadia in all her spectral glory.
You know me now, don't you, Fane? Your sister.
Who are you?
Guardian.
Spirit of the
You were
chronicler.
my hero once. You must be so again. Your kindred soul was my last refuge, my last bastion. From here I can aid you, but only if you grant me one small kindness.
Amadia stretches out and nourishes herself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself as it drains away.
Ah, yes. That is better. That is so much better. Truly, dying does not become a god.
Dying? How curious. Ask what exactly is wrong with her.
The forces of the king are hunting us down, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We are battling for our very survival, and I doubt you would have us lose, Fane. Should we perish, we will be cast into oblivion, and I dare not dream what he will do to you.
Rather righteous, you also need to think about that mythic path you want. Some classes are far superior with some mythic backgrounds. But yeah, if you're completely new to the game, it's hard to know like how those mythic paths synergize. So Joseph, if you're still on, I do have a video ranking all the different mythic paths. If you want to know ahead of time, you can look at that to try to get a gauge for which one appeals to you the most and which class is going to allow you to make the most out of it. But otherwise, if you just want to go into it fresh, then you're just going to have to kind of roll with the punches. What class do you consider the least fun in Wrath of the Righteous? I hate War Priest. I think I absolutely hate War Priest. I think it's multi-layered. I don't think its mechanics are all that great, or certainly not worth the micromanagement. I'm just not a fan of it at all, to be honest with you. This is one I don't have fun with. Absolutely. Look at Slandered. I just try to see what's out there. As if he hasn't already played this game a dozen times. I've actually only played this game twice, and that was years and years ago. I played it once as Red Prince and once as Losa, I believe. That's it. Nope. The only problem with those two is that they killed off some of your companions out of the blue. I actually loved that. When I first experienced that, I was like, oh, wow, that's really freaking cool. Like, they made these hard decisions, and you learn nothing about these people's stories or backgrounds beyond that. So it makes all of the origin stories feel very, very distinctive. Like, it's really worth taking a look at each one, and I think that's fantastic. You met the Chronicler in DOS 1, and is why I mentioned having the infinite duration. You missed so much extra. I've never seen him, so he was always there? Yeah, I've never seen him before. That's really cool. You could use mod have 6 companions, but it is based for 4 difficulty-wise. Yeah, and I didn't want to cheat. You know, especially since I'm playing on Tactician difficulty anyway. I didn't want people to be like, oh, okay, I want to watch a Tactician playthrough, and then I'm like, you got 6 party members? Well, of course you're able to get through Tactician. Come on, dude. All right. Say you won't stand for this. You do not fear the king.
Indeed, he may come to fear you, if you do as I say. You must realize, dear one, that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I. United, we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we are to survive the onslaught of the king and his void minions, you must remember what you have forgotten. We must become vastly more powerful. And once you are strong enough, we must travel to the Well of Ascension. There, you will become even more powerful.
Not alone. And where is that?
Eager child, before we discuss the where, we must first muse the what. The Well of Ascension is a lake, a pool of pure source in which the powers of the Seven lie united. We gave those powers up freely to create the first divine, a mortal we infused with our united strength. To bathe in the lake is to become the divine. But you, Fane, you could be so much more, and that is why you must be the first to reach it, no matter what the cost.
Tell her not to worry. You may have picked up some mortal traits in the world, but failure is still a foreign concept to you.
I know, sweet child. Do you think I chose you for that fine bone structure alone? It is important you realize how high the stakes are. The void has never been this strong. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in its powers, but to take them. All of them. Even all those powers will barely be enough to defeat the king.
She would have you take the power of all the gods, even hers?
Alas, I fear it is too late for me, and the others have shown they cannot be trusted. You are innocent, Fane. That is why you must wield the power. It was you that uncovered it after all. Of course, the others are saying the same to their mortal God-woken as we speak. But there can be only one. So make no mistake, dear Fane. The road to divinity may well mean the blood of those 6 traitors staining your ivory hands. But do not let that dismay you. You will save these mortals. You will save this world. You will save me, the last of your true kin. And you will become a god.
Look at her curiously. What does she mean, true kin?
Dearest heart, you cannot tell me you look about this world and see an eternal realm. It is far too crude. The others have picked up the taint of their mortal pets and contaminated this world accordingly. You and I are the last Eternals, Thane. That is why it will be us. That is why it must be us.
And what are the mortal races? Ask what will become of them.
They will be at your mercy, which is vastly preferable to you being at theirs, wouldn't you agree? So fret not, but revel in the promise of the lake. I will lead you there when you are ready, when you have remastered the source and once again speak the language of creation.
Enhanced Edition added much more than gift bag. There are extra story parts here and there. It is why I've been offering certain pointers. Awesome. Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source as you once did, and wield its most powerful spells.
But if you need to learn anything further, surely there's no better tutor than herself.
Laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
You flatter me, dear child. But if all I had to do was give, you would have received long ago. We are I now. I shall teach you the spells you need to remember soon, but not before you relearn how to channel the source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek these masters of the source. You must make them teach you, so that you can regain your full power. They may be nothing but mortals, but like all mortals, they have their uses. Return to Rivalon, seek them out, and force these masters to share the knowledge they have gleaned. Once you have, return to me here.
Before you go, ask what exactly she did to your sight.
You had forgotten how to view the world, my child. This will make you understand that for us, there is precious little difference between the living and the dead. Source is. It is a constant, a subject of neither time nor transience. All of life is Source, and in Source it is, immortally so.
On my playthrough, I pick Ifan, Sibyl, Losa, Beast for a well-balanced storyboard. Ifan is man. Beast has 2 zones dedicated to him, while Fane has an entire play adoption. Losa, too, is goated. So I've never played with Ifan before, which is why I picked him this time. Usually I roll with Sibyl, Red Prince, Fane, and Losa. So we'll see how this goes. I tried Beast for a little bit, but just didn't grab me.
Your vision has been restored, giving you the power to see spirits, the souls of dead mortals made manifest in Source. Speak the spell during your peregrinations, and you will see them. Where the dead lie, the dead linger.
Thanks, kid. Take care. Have a good night. And yep, I will definitely check out Horizon Zero Dawn at some point, for sure. We will be streaming it. Red Prince also has an alternate ending, too. Joe Schmo. Sibyl does shine on the island. Yep. So you thought she knew more about the source than any mortal.
Alas, I am no longer who I once was, bound to you as I've become. I will teach you what I can, but the links that will expand the bounds of your soul, those are connections I cannot make for you. Good luck, dear Fane. Make me proud.
All right. What's going on with you, bruh?
A man's spirit stands before you, clad in scholarly dress. When your eyes meet, he staggers back, terrified.
Sweet Armadia, why do you test your chronicler so, haunting me with spirits? Am I cursed? Has the goddess turned her back on me?
Inform the spirit that he is dead, while you are not.
The chronicler shudders, looking sick to his stomach.
Again. This again. I sleep, then I wake, and another piece of the world is gone. The Empress. It was her. It was that armor. I died for it, and now I'm trapped here. I died. Oh, Armadia. Why can't I escape? Why is there never a way out?
Tell the chronicler you want to know more about him.
Me? I archived Rivalon's history. I used ink to immortalize greatness on the page. A lizard empress sought my services. She needed an ancient design restored from a damaged text.
So this is from DOS 1? I don't remember any of this.
She told me the design was brilliant. When the armor was forged, the Empress showed it to me, and she trapped me inside. Consumed me. If it wasn't for me, the armor wouldn't exist at all. This is my fault.
Promise to break him free if he knows the way.
If I knew the way, I'd shout until every god heard me. But I have no idea. I simply want this to end.
The chronicler puts his head in his hands, collapsing in silent defeat.
Take your leave. Huh. Interesting. So wait. It said hunger from beyond. Oh, here we go. Receive the original design for the Devourer armor. Oh, okay. So when the armor was complete. Okay. So this is continuing that special armor quest. Excellent.
The Meister stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
Yep, I agree with the question. It depends on what mythic path you want to play, Stubbs. Beast. Since you didn't pick him, has a very in-depth storyline, and he changes further into game you play similar to Losa. You get dwarven troops on your side at one point instead of against you. Ooh. They are the only characters that really matter. Yeah, I like Losa a lot. I can see making her the protagonist. Sad thing about being man, a lot of the other players are from Australia, France, Mexico, the Philippines, so they may not get it if I shout. Yeah, it's time to through a wall. You know, I'm gonna make it a Wayfair for my next playthrough of this. Nice. Demon to Legend. I concur. Anything works with Legend. I mean, you might as well do the shifter class thing, because Demon gives you some nice things to go with natural attacks, and with Legend, you could go Legend into one of the spellcasting classes to give you access to all of the spells that shifter usually wouldn't be able to get, and make yourself an absolute monster. Okay, not the tapestry. I vaguely remember the tapestry. Okay. What's your gaming bad habit? Mine is I'll have multiple builds and never beat the game. Mine is that I have to have all of my builds planned out before I play the game. And I'll literally spend hours sitting looking at videos, putting my spreadsheets together and figuring out how I want to plan out, you know, everything that I want to do for the character. That's why you see me referencing my spreadsheet every time it's time to level up, because I love build making in games.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
Yeah, they're going to patch that silver for sure.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
Mystic. Tell her that the secret you learn... no, we're not going to do that. And know the throbbing in your skull and quickly explain what happened. Your God hiding within you, your new power, and the masters of Source.
She sighs impatiently as you hold your head in your hands, rubbing what's left of your temples.
You can't channel enough Source. Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps?
Mystic. Tell her it's not like it's easy to just open up channels to the Source.
Indeed not. And ever more difficult when you've been purged. I was a master of Source once, but no longer. The Magisters saw to that.
The river of my Source has been damned. My link to the font from which it flows, severed. So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only Source Masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turn into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
Hero, rest your hand on your weapon. You'd be better killing such creatures, not begging them for help.
Were the circumstances any different, I would indeed agree. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter what is asked of you.
Vaccine. I went Demon Slayer Ranger, started off as an archer, got bored of that night for respected the dual wielding scimitars. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yep, I spend hours and hours on builds before I play, and it's a lot to try out different class combos. Right. What is a good class for an Aeon mythic path? Inquisitor, because the Bane stack. You could go with the one that gives you the pet. Pets are obviously very powerful in this game, so that's always a nice option. Judge would make your entire party better, so that's a nice option. And Judge and Aeon, thematically, it goes together as well. That Orc Comet, DOS 1 as well. Interesting. And of course, you're trying that out now. Kineticist Cavalier. There you go. Those are all the options as well. Kineticist Aeon was actually pretty cool. I enjoyed it. And I don't remember if it's called, is Sanctified Slayer the one where you pick an alignment and any character that is 2 levels away from that alignment, you get extra damage against them? Because if so, doing that and being lawful good is absolutely a boss level move in this game. Azada with Cavalier works very well also, for sure. Now, what orc comment did she make? Many of thou wicked. Oh, orc to dance the hornpipe.
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them.
Express your concerns. She doesn't seem well.
And you do not seem to be paying attention. Sorcerers, evil, controlling your source, saving Rivellon, please. Please tell me at least some of this rings a bell. Your focus, your only focus, must be on finding these masters, on finding the secrets to divinity. Nothing else matters.
Ask where you can find these masters.
The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource, but do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time, and I promise you the Gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience. And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just keep your eye sockets peeled. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
Thank her generously passing this death-defying. Say that you'll be back as soon as possible. Actually, I wonder. Say that you'll be back as soon as possible. Okay, we're all together now. Oh, what's up?
What are you looking at? Gad, stop gawking at the shield. You ought to be quite used to such journeys into that stone realm by now. Meanwhile, the acorn draws nearer. I read through some tomes I saw that cranky old lizard carry. Some fascinating leads, but nothing like the power we need to stop the Knights of Bray and their wicked plot.
A warrior and a scholar? Admit you're impressed by his many skills.
Our gargantuan friend is easily impressed. Wait until it learns that I'm a knight, a scholar, and a wizard capable of saving the world. No, of course it knows that already, Quercus. Yes, I'm aware it's the entire basis of our partnership. No, I most certainly do not feel the need to return the compliment. I owe our shield my life several times over. I hardly need to grovel and thank it each time. I'm sure it knows I appreciate it. Now, if you're quite finished ogling your favorite long-legged scratching post, we need to get on and save the world already.
This is such a weird little DLC. Who comes up with this? All right, you.
The Meister stares into...
Still alive?
She leans in.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
She sighs.
You can't channel enough source. gossiping. I know it's the purge, not enough to. So we must sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt. These are the however,
The Meister.
no matter what is asked of you, alas, the Magister to be killed. And if they're bad,
As she speaks.
I wish there was more I could do, but in
Okay.
this condition.
Now. Hey, I can pickpocket. Yep, I'm gonna take your stuff. 6231. And there we go. Back as soon as back as soon as possible. Does she even react to be stolen from? Does she start walking around, or does she just sit back down? So there's a foot checking it out. Just sit down, lady. Come out wherever you are. Just go ahead and sit down there. Excellent. All right. BG3, I'll probably not have that problem since I find builds uninteresting in D&D 5e. Sort of a lining of it being a system I don't generally like. We'll see. Grab my wrong, but BG3, they aren't even allowing feats, right? That I'm not clear on. I didn't play enough of it to know. Slayer's a good class, dual class with two-handed fighter, level 10 protection, your choice. But if you don't want to out-level trivialize areas here, Dwarf Guild Master in the inn and the town you're in equals east option, then west, northwest. Sadly, it was an issue that Larian realized long ago. Interesting. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do everything in the town first before I venture out anywhere. TC, what's going on? Glad you were able to make the stream. Kind of wish they put in some minor difficulty scaling. Not Skyrim stuff, but just so you could do these Act 2 quests in any order and still be challenged. Yeah, I know I need to head out. I'll have to end up heading out west first, but we'll do everything in the town beforehand.
The spirit of an elegant elven woman materializes before you. She seems surprised.
I hate leaving stuff undone in an area that I'm in.
You can see me. A god woken in my presence. You honor me.
Ask who she is.
I am the Meister's apprentice. I study under her, but I do not learn. I hear tales of the ritual, of what lies beyond. Such wonders, such powers. I decide to pursue them myself. Meister tells me it cannot happen, that I am not God-woken. But in my heart, I know I'm special. I try. I burn the root. I breathe the smoke, and it burns me back. No air fills my lungs, only fire. When the darkness falls, I cannot cry out. I leave my life behind with a shameful whimper.
That's why she risked such a thing, and she was aware of the dangers.
The spirit looks at you regretfully.
BG3 has feeds. The issue as not long ago was expansion books feeds. This has been so-class, etc. Remains to be seen however mods can add it easily. Okay.
It is hard to hear of such power and not covet it for yourself. I lie to myself and convince myself that I am special. But I am not special. I am dead.
Oof. Lady, don't be so hard on yourself. It's okay. Ooh. Oh, I got a source orb. Well, isn't that nice? Right, head out there. And now it's time to head out from there. And I guess we'll... Oh, there's a poison barrel. This is stealing. That's interesting.
I have to stop these disappearances. My career is at stake.
Blessings of the divine upon you, good sir. My husband and I were just sitting down for a picnic under the sun. We haven't much to offer, but would you care to join us?
They said they'll have multi-classing. Really? That's interesting. So it's not going to be Wrath of the Righteous, but there should be some building I mean, frankly, I don't like the way multi-classing works in Wrath of the Righteous. So on that standpoint, I feel like it'll probably be better. I think Pillars of Eternity does a much better job with multi-classing, frankly. I just got the wrong idea. It says you can't take the starting feed option when making a human. Only played it very briefly. Praise our hospitality and say you'd be delighted.
Wonderful. Come, sit. Oh, it's lovely to meet new people on the road. There you go, all cozy. So tell me, are you heading to Arks like we are? Nicholas and I wouldn't miss Lucian's Day for the world.
Say that you may make it to Arks eventually, though not quite for the festival.
Oh, but you must visit the cathedral, please do. The more pilgrims pray for his return, the sooner Lucian will walk among us once more, just like the prophecy says. So come, let us break bread and strengthen ourselves for the journey. We have a sacred duty ahead of us in the holy city of Arks.
You eat, drink, and have a good time of it with Glory and her husband Nicholas. After the meal, you express your thanks and take your leave.
Lovely. And nothing further to do there. This over here is the house we just came from, right? Okay.
Right away.
Theft.
I'm watching you, stranger.
Noble. Tell her that Carver is her superior. He deserves her credit. What? What's that about? Sure, let's do it.
That's all you have to say. You may as well leave me to it then. State your business to
Casually
Carver,
mention
or
that you
else
heard
get
there's
out.
still some powerful sorcerers on the loose in this region.
That's Magister business. Keep your nose out of it.
Take your leave.
Of course, sir. Right away.
That. All of this is thievery. Okay. Nothing we could take.
The Magister startles, realizing there's a stranger in his midst.
Yeah, that's due to the version of human they put in the game. The variant human version gives you a feat, but they don't have that. I think you should be allowed to take a feat character creation with every race. If they just made a home roll. It's not a home roll, it's the official one.
What do you want, lizard? You can't just come in here as you please. There's Magisters missing. I'm trying to conduct a bloody investigation.
Scowl and say that in the ancient empire you can go where you please and don't have to answer to some jumped up fishing port bureaucrat.
This isn't the ancient empire, serpent. Now answer my bloody question. What are you doing here?
Noble. Tell him you're accustomed to going wherever you choose and you don't intend to stop for him.
You can circle the poles twice each for all I care, as long as you don't interfere with my investigation.
Ask about this investigation. There was mention of a fugitive?
Yes, a vile little tinkerer goes by the name of Higba. 3 of my Magisters have gone missing of late from right here in Driftwood. All signs are that Higba is responsible.
Ask if there's a reward for catching the fugitive.
Catching, killing, I don't care. There'll be gold for whoever puts an end to this rat. If you see anything, tell me or my men at once. Otherwise, keep the hell out of our way.
Raise the subject of the disappearances.
Well, do you know anything?
I mean, you have nothing to report right now. It's got a little something.
Stop wasting my time then.
Actually, wait. Nah, she sleeps, so that might not be the best idea. I'm curious though, so hold on. If I undo this. She barely has anything, but okay. Okay, she's asleep, so it doesn't matter. Oops. Wait. Reconnect. Take your leave. Leave. Ooh. We make it? We good? Looks like she's not coming out. Excellent. Okay. Yeesh, that was almost ugly. Tasha adds custom lineage, but that's not the same as just giving every racist printed a free feat. What's going on, man? Helen, how are you doing today, my fine gentleman? You see you made it to town? Yeah, I have. It's good to be here. Took a while, but it's good to be here. I am doing all right. How are you? Stealing. Ah, here we go.
The Magister turns to you with a scowl. He already seemed immensely displeased, and your interjection isn't improving his mood.
What?
Ask what has him in such a foul mood.
The Magister glances at you like you're something he just stepped in.
Keep out of it.
Try flattery, and ask why a formidable Magister such as he has been relegated to such menial duties.
That's what I want to know. Stuck here with those silent things. The new leadership ought to learn to respect its veterans. We're the ones who uphold the rule of law, not white ponces like Raymond and Jonathan.
Express your sympathies and suggest that perhaps he'll get reassigned soon.
A sly smile creeps across the Magister's face.
Aye, and sooner than you might think, if the rumors are true. Let's just say, there's other places where I'd be appreciated more than I am in Driftwood.
Tell him that he should leave then and join up with whatever this venture is.
Who asked you? You're not even supposed to be down here.
Intelligence, persuasion. Say that this place seems secure enough. He won't be missed.
The Magister glances around the cells before ripping the keys from his belt and casting them aside.
Doing wonderfully, my friendly fellow. Although I have recently become addicted to Hearthstone. I'm not sure how I should feel. I've never tried that game before, but I've seen clips of it. So you like it thus far? You've just gotten into it?
This isn't the divine order I signed up for. Not anymore. I'm done.
Well, you go about your business, sir. I'll wait till you're up out of here. And there we go. And hey, look at that.
Nice.
Not stealing anymore. Meat cleaver. I don't think we need sheep shears. Do sheep shears count as the axes that we need? Because you need the axes to deal with like logs and stuff, right? Yeah, the sheep shears probably don't serve that same role. I'm thinking about it. I'll take you. Whatever that is, I'll take it. I'll take that.
Good find.
I don't need the ink pot. What is this? Ooh. Oh, hey, it tells you all. Okay, more. Oh, I forgot about Mortis. Oh, that's a rough fight. Riker, okay. Known lone wolf associate. Okay, I know where he is. Hannah, she upper left. I know where she is. Almira, Black Ring, last seen captured and taken by the White Magisters. Interesting. Not sure where she is. Sahelia. Oh, okay. Interesting. I know about her. And Ethan. Oh, these are all sorcerers. Addendum. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Ink pot. And the sweeper does nothing for us. Okay. Yes, I started this morning. I haven't stopped since. Really enjoying the Lich King Necromancer shenanigans. Nice. That's awesome. Glad you're enjoying it, dude. I have never had the pleasure. Daverick Grisby. Interesting. One branch. Oh, lovely. fork.
The spirit of an emaciated prisoner is staring down at his own corpse. He shakes his head and lets out an exasperated sigh.
Of all the stupid ways to go.
That's what happened to him.
Oh, it was a stupid bloody accident. I dosed myself with some poison to make it look like I was half dead. I figured they'd take me to see a healer and I'd have a chance to escape. I must have taken too much of the stuff though. Wound up fully dead instead of half dead. Those bastards haven't even moved me body.
Wonder what crime he committed to wind up in this place.
The spirit scowls at you.
I did nothing. Or I didn't do what they accused me of, at least. A miscarriage of justice is what this is.
Express your sympathies, saying it sounds like he was treated unjustly.
That's putting it bloody lightly. Nobody deserves to rot in a hole like this.
Ask the spirit if he knows any other ways to escape.
Best leave that secret for someone who needs it. You can stroll out of here whenever you like.
Take your leave. I think there's like a hole under that rug or something like that that you can use if you needed to escape out of here. But obviously he won't tell you unless you actually need to escape out of there. Empty mug, books, healing advertisements. And don't need spoon, don't need mashed potatoes. Steel chest, really? A chest this fancy looking and there's nothing inside of it? Come on, man. Oh, there's that. Still not all that, but whatever. And that. Okay, cool. Did all that. And what's upstairs? Magister bow, Magister air staff, cautionary pamphlet, Brianna's practice sword.
I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better not fall asleep on your watch again.
Calm down, Brianna. Carver's got his dossier on the sorcerers. Everything's falling into place. All I need to do is...
A robbery. She saw that? Why did it allow me to stay stealth if she can see me? Night shift at work, come home, watch stream, go to bed. What's going on, Awaken? Hope work went okay. Oh, you know what? I'm so goofy. Is there? No, there's not doors. So there's no doors here.
Calm down, Brianna. Carver's got his dossier on the sorcerers.
Let's talk to them.
All I need...
Head nodding drowsily, the Magister brings her voluminous sleeve up to her face. She sniffs loudly and suddenly jerks to attention, eyes red-rimmed with zeal, and something else.
They won't take me unawares. I'm ready for anything. See? I have accepted. Well, I'm ready. That's what matters. Vigilance.
Hey. Wiping her spittle from your cheek, ask who they are.
Why, whoever's snatching Magisters off the street and disappearing them. 6 lost in a week. 6! Need to be ready. Ready to protect.
Waving you away, she cranes her neck to scan all around her, jaw clenched and eyes flickering.
Oh great, a citizen. Can't you see I'm on a break here?
Tell her you found a destroyed Magister caravan outside town.
What? Oh no. Poor Demori. Go tell Magister Raymond or Magister Julian immediately. They'll raise the alert. Go. Now.
Oh, that's right. Need to go talk to him sooner or later. So let's see. These are both locked. So if he...
I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better not fall asleep on your watch again. Again? Seriously?
If you're there... Okay, so she... When I came up here, she got up and went to the window, right? Or maybe this is something I can't deal with until after I talk with Raymond. You know what? Let's cut over and go ahead and do that. We'll return back over here.
Surrounded by incompetence.
We will come back. Yep, waypoint discovered. Excellent.
As the Magister's eyes alight upon you, they widen until they are practically bulging out of their sockets.
Uh-oh.
A tremulous finger rises from voluminous robes and points right at you. From her other hand dangles handcuffs.
Anyway, if you're interested in Hearthstone or enjoy games like Gwent, I'd recommend you check it out. There are plenty of deck archetypes to try and tons of build customization. I loved Gwent, and I love card games in general. Absolutely. I love Thronebreaker, but never got into the online version of Gwent. I played Thronebreaker and enjoyed it thoroughly. Yep, Awaken. That's what I tried to do. You have Red Prince, make her look the other way, but she's sitting down, so it wasn't going to work. That Long Gwent plays a bit differently for the Witcher games, but still quite fun. One of these games, interesting. Favors of Viking guys. Oh, this Skelly Edge. Yeah. They were a lot of fun. Absolutely a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to getting back into the Witcher series. I enjoyed it so much. The Witcher 1 is definitely a game worthy of enhanced, of a remake, rather.
If and Ben Meister's our living breeze. I don't know how you got free, but it'll be back to the joy with you, and no mistake.
Look confused. Who? If had been Mazar, what now?
One eye squints. The other bulges out even further, as if to compensate.
Oh, it's you, all right. It's definitely you.
Wit's persuasion. Feign a thick Sicilian accent to deny it, while continuing to look puzzled.
Your little tricks won't work on me, Ben Meister.
Draw your weapon. It's business time. Are you serious? Well, no, that's definitely not gonna work. So what are you supposed to do? I guess I was gonna have to pay her off. That kind of sucks. Bum, 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 bum. And I think that encounter happens no matter what, right? I think. Boom, boom.
Surrounded by incompetence. I deserve a better pope.
Mr. Carroll. You know, positioning doesn't really matter.
If
Right.
Ben Meister's our living breeze.
Smile. They remembered you.
Last night's business the healer had in months. Now, come on. Back into a cage where you belong.
Finesse persuasion. We can say you can see she wants to have you locked up all to herself. Ooh.
What? What?
The Magister is extremely flustered. She blushes bright red, red as a Magister's robe.
I want nothing of the sort. You hear? Nothing like that. No. Get away. Get out of here. Get.
Good enough. Look at that.
You, stranger. What are you doing here?
What? Say that you're just passing through and aren't looking for trouble.
Good. This town has enough problems. Tell me, have you seen a man around here? Grey beard, grey cloak, a look of madness in his eyes.
Say that you haven't. Smile and say that you haven't had the pleasure, but you'll let them know if you find them.
The Magister's eyes narrow, and her lip curls as she assesses you.
It's vital that you report anything unusual. We must know. Is that clear?
Ask about this person she's hunting.
He arrived in Driftwood some days ago, dressed as a tinkerer. He bought and sold a few knickknacks, but we thought nothing of it until our brothers started vanishing. As soon as he knew we were onto him, he ran. We think he's hiding in here, but he's a canny one. Now, be on your way. Who knows where he could strike next?
I think the mystery quest in Witcher 1 Vizima Confidential. It's probably one of the coolest quests in an RPG ever. Nope, I got it, Silver. Thanks, though. I was thinking about getting into Witcher. How dated does Witcher 1 feel to play? Am I better off reading the books up to Witcher 3? Witcher 1 is very dated graphics-wise, but the story is still amazing. I agree with Silver. Witcher 2, it stands up. You should be fine playing Witcher 2. And yeah, Witcher 1 is getting a remaster, but they just started working on it, so it'll be years. Only we got a teaser. If CDPR did a remaster, it would be with Unreal 5. He seems nice. What's going on, Michael? All right, let's go talk with this Magister real quick. There we go. That's awesome. Water balloon.
If there's no work for an honest dwarf like myself, the likes of you don't stand a chance, mate. Best not linger. Your lot tends to rile people up.
Don't let up now. Keep hauling that cargo. Go on, you mute sacks of flesh. Put your backs into it. I'll not lose another day to the tide. The Lord Dread awaits. Its sails billow with Dallas's breath.
The Magister stops, barking orders. He sniffs the air like a predator, turns to face you, the wolf eyeing the deer.
Intense fellow, this one. Keep calm and courteously bid him good day.
You do not get to make that decision. That decision is mine. A good day? Let's talk about a good day. Tell me, have you ever been strung up by the hands? Your body swinging like a bell's clapper as your bones are being broken with cast iron rods.
Lizard, sigh and state that only humans are capable of such cruelty.
We do cruel things unto others and unto ourselves because we must.
He licks his lips. Dry flesh turns wet.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over a puddle of your own blood and piss.
Intolerable. Ask what it is you've done to deserve such hostility.
Oh, no, that won't do at all. Innocence is a mask that doesn't fit you. I'm very good at what I do, see? I don't even need a source hound yapping at my side. There was a whiff of something in the air when you approached. A current of filth. That is to say, sauce. Best convince me I was mistaken.
Memory persuasion. How dare he suggest such a thing? Lady Dallas didn't seem to smell a current of filth last time you dined with her in Fort Joy.
He leans in closer and sniffs the air once more.
Interesting. So I was mistaken. Must have been ambition I smelt on you, not the magic that dare not speak its name.
You know, I just realized I kill everybody in Fort Joy. I've never killed all the Magisters here. I wonder if that's a significant XP boost.
Very well. In that case, we'll forego the gallows and turn straight to the hunt. No doubt a trustee of Dallas is champing at the bit to see some action. Seems peaceful here, doesn't it? A quiet day in a quiet town. One wouldn't think these drifting woods toss on dwarf-troubled waters.
Started my Baldur's Gate rerun playing a dwarven defender named Theoden. Jolly Fuller, always looking to help. Awesome. It's just a fun time, I guess, absolutely. Suppose you're going to find out, aren't you? I sure will, once all is said and done.
But they do.
You're intrigued. Inquire after these dwarven troubles.
Consider for a moment the dwarf. What is he? A mule? A beast of burden? But some defy that role. There are rats among them. dancing to their rat queen's tune. I've need of a rat catcher.
Urge him to make his point. If you're to accept the role of rat catcher, you'll need more concrete information.
Of course. I must depart post-haste, but Julian here will stay behind and be a good little parrot. Ask and he will answer.
Stay behind? But I've my orders. Same as you. Dallas.
All right. This might cause us to have to do the conversation again, but I'm wondering, can I rob him? Probably not, right? My feelings, I hope. Yeah. Whoops. Oh, crap. I'm wondering if I missed dialogue because of that, though. All right, sorry. We got to do it again. I tried. I was wondering if he had something good on him. It is, but that guy in front of you will wipe you out at level 9. Oh, yeah, no. We're not doing it now. When we've done all of the quest, then we'll do it. Burn him now. So did my kid. No. We're going to chill for now. Let's see. Can we do it like this? Can you talk to him? And then you talk to him. And then you... Who? Oh, this guy? It's probably that guy. So...
Raspy gusts of breath wheeze from the...
I know, he has nothing to say. Hey! And then, hey! Keys. Take that. He's going to give me a rite of passage anyway. I don't need to steal that. All right. Not terribly worth it, but hey. Now we know. Straight out to Magister, not a damn silent monk. All right. Let's see how this goes.
The Lord,
the Magister
Boom, 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 boom,
you
boom.
tell me. We do Oh no, there was a best convince me.
He leans at
interest very well. Seem, but they do. Consider for I need of course, Julian. Well, I suppose. And with that, I must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How about we part shaking hands instead of stringing them up?
Shake his hand and say you'll look into the troubles with the dwarves.
How very heartwarming.
You can. He leaves on that ship next to you, but if he leaves in the main scene, then he will recognize you. So, choices. He leaves on that ship next to you. Well, no. There's another place where you meet him in this area. He sails over to the mines, and then you can see him at the mines, and I'll kill him then. You do have to kill him. That's the place where you have to kill him before he gets back on the boat. Unless something changed in Enhanced Edition.
One last thing. The Magisters here are diligent men and women. A stranger like you may run into troubles with them. Should this happen, just wave this piece of parchment in their eager little faces. My signature will placate them without fail, I assure you.
What do you mean? Okay, here, hold on. Ba-na-ba-na-ba. I keep using the Red Prince because the Red Prince is the one with persuasion. So I had to put thievery on Thane.
Don't let up now. Keep hauling that cargo. Go Go on, you mute sacks of flesh. Put your backs into it. I'll not lose another. The Lord Dread awaits.
The Magister stops, barking.
Thanks,
You
fellow.
do not get to tell me. Have you ever been strung up by the hands? Your body
Science states such
swinging
cruelty
like
is
a
unworthy of a
bell's
fellow
clamour
human
as
being.
We do cruel.
He licks his lips.
See, I'd like to string you up.
Shift
too.
uneasily. You're not concerned
Wrap
about blood
you
and
in
piss,
knots,
but you prefer your
leave you
bones
dangling
unbroken.
over in that case, you better. I'm very good at what I. There was a whiff of best convince me I was mistaken.
See all this?
He leans in closer and sniffs.
Interesting. Very well. In that case, we'll forego the gap. Seems peaceful, but they do. Consider for a moment that I've need of a rat cat. Of course, I must depart.
Stay behind, but...
Like I said, Julian is staying.
Oh, you lose the option if you side with prisoners or not.
And
Oh, I
with
see
that,
what you're
I must be
saying.
off. No
Shake his
hard
hand and say
feelings
you'll
about
look
the
into the
death threats,
trouble
of
with the
course.
dwarves.
There's a moment of fleeting suspicion as his glove closes around the bones of your hand, but only a moment. He grins darkly.
How very heartwarming. One last thing. The Magisters here, should
Yep.
this happen, just wave this piece of parchment in their eager little faces. My signature will placate them without fail, I assure you. Adieu and good luck. The Lord Dread awaits. The use of the gallows, I pass on to you. The time has come, my stitch-lit lovelies. We set sail. Get on board and man your stations.
They did him ugly.
Left behind like a dog. Blah. 7 curses upon that ship.
You don't want to be on that ship anyway, bro. Nothing good is going to happen to them. You're going to at least live a little bit longer since you stayed. Not much, but a little bit.
The Magister is rubbing the dirt off his robes, none the worse for wear, apparently, from the blast of magic that knocked him off his feet.
You, the so-called friend of Dallas. I'd be whining and dining aboard the Lord Dread if it weren't for you. Your meddling in Magister affairs had better be worth it.
Tell him his superior told you to report to him.
Yes, I am very much aware. Wasn't my damn head that hit the floor back there. Now answer me. Did you meet with a Magister caravan on your way into town? The hour's growing late and I'm beginning to worry something might have gone wrong.
Affirm that you did.
By the bishop's bones, you saw it? Out with it, man. What happened?
Mystic, describe the scene in detail. Even the dead would tremble at the despair you witnessed.
Wait. That means source was used. Which means some third party must have attacked first. And I've a fair idea who that might have been. Raymond, that old goat. Always suspected there's more to the Driftwood dwarves than meets the eye. Hate to admit it, but I think he may be right. Too many things have gone wrong along Reaper's Coast to attribute to bad luck. Magister ships sinking, weapons disappearing, and as you've seen, a caravan attacked and destroyed. Rumour has it the Dwarvian Queen herself is behind these acts of sabotage. That is what I want you to prove.
Said if you're to prove these accusations, you have to know where to start looking.
There's a local thug, Lohar. He runs an operation out of his hideout beneath the Black Bull Tavern. I suspect this man of being a spy for his queen.
It may be interesting to have a word with him. Find out what he's up to. Where I really want you to ferret around is Reaper's Bluffs, to the west of Driftwood.
It's wild territory, remote and hostile, where I believe the dwarves may have set up a base of operations away from prying eyes. Should you find any such place, and better yet, proof that Lohar is working in behalf of Queen Justinia, you will be handsomely rewarded, I assure you.
Ask why Raymond and he suspects the dwarves to be the culprits.
They've always been snakes in the grass. Cheap labor, sure, and hard workers too. Half of them are their queen's spies. Her eyes, her ears, her poison-pouring hands.
For persuasion, it only adds a small bonus to your stat-based dialogue options. Higher stat trumps persuasion. Class and background dialogue options are not affected by persuasion. So a 20 intelligence is far better than, say, 10 intelligence and 5 persuasion. His greatest strength is in combination with bartering and such. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. So I should be using Red Prince as the guy who's selling everything, not necessarily as the one who needs to be in charge of all the dialogues.
You know what Queen Justinia is like, surely. A tyrant and a master strategist to boot.
So you probably know enough for now.
In that case, go forth and let the hunt commence.
Take a leave. Oh, wait. You got anything? Yeah, not worth stealing. Take a leave. Also understand there are first contact dialogue options. Any further with a different character will not show those options, but will show background. Got you. Okay. Interesting. I remember there being something to this little dog.
The dog lies there quietly, clearly in great pain.
You don't smell right.
Ask what ails it.
Got a pain in the neck. You got a bad pain in the neck.
Lay your hand upon its neck.
It flinches. A low, threatening growl builds within its throat.
Slide your hand beneath its studded collar.
Under the collar, you find the sharpened points of metal rivets, gouging the poor dog's skin. The dog bares its teeth at you and growls.
That's wild. Tell the dog that you can heal its pain, but it must trust you.
The dog gives you a long, hard stare, but does not bite you. Yet.
Turn the collar inside out.
The dog goes to bite your hand, and then realizes the pain is gone.
Hey, I feel okay. Thanks, man. Think I'll wander off now. Here, before I go, what can I do to show my gratitude?
Ask him who put the collar on him.
Master did.
Ask the dog if he knows what that means.
Wait a minute. Master hurted me? Excuse me a minute. I'm gonna go now. But first, I have a thing I need to do.
He turns to his master.
You bad man, you!
I'm all right. Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran away.
That's crazy. Never knew this how persuasion worked. Yeah, I didn't realize that either. Barter and persuasion is the combo to buy sell. Interesting. Silver is the go-to girl for this series. Didn't always, but that is current before it changed many times. Yes, NPC suck. Yeah, that was crazy. Robert, what's going on, man? Yeah, that's wild. To have a collar doing that to your dog is a way to, what, to make money? Mention the dog's spiked collar. Tell him he's cruel.
God damn it. That was my livelihood. Penny for a grieving beggar? I reckon I'm owed it here.
Tell him you'll tell the people what he did.
You wouldn't do that, would you? Oh, yes. You would do that, wouldn't you? I couldn't prevail upon you to change your mind, could I?
Tell him you want all of his earnings, and he can be glad that's all you're asking.
He gives you a cool look, then rummages in his pocket. He hands you the contents.
Good Lord, 5 coins.
That's your luck. Go on then. Get lost, you freeloader. I'm working here.
Good Lord. Shameful. All right. Now, let's not lose our place here. Oh, what's this?
Let it be known henceforth to each and every subject here and everywhere that
Read the proclamation.
in the absence of our beloved Alexander, Bishop Divine, slain with malice and injustice by foul sorcerers, as were let fly by the perfidious lizards of the ancient empire, with the aid and abettancy of the treacherous dwarven kingdom, the divine order of Lucian is now led by his son's most trusted intimate and advisor, Dallas, Hammer of the Divine, savior of the sorcerers, and new deliverer of the peoples of Rivellon. The Hammer shall take counsel from her most trusted advisors.
Hey, the spelling is killing me.
Hail to the Hammer, 7 times blessed.
I agree. I thought it was quite appropriate punishment indeed.
Living who should be fearful.
All right, let's go back upstairs. Okay, y'all got anything new to say?
Oh, great, a citizen. Can't you see I'm on a break here?
Destroy Magister caravan outside town.
Go tell Magister Raymond.
I already told him. What about you?
Head nodding drowsily.
They won't take me unawares. I'm ready for anything. See? I have accepted.
Raise an eyebrow and say she seems a little high-strung.
That's what matters.
She turns her back on the other Magister and leans right up close in your business.
No need to shout about it. Just a tiny, easy mite of a smidgen of whatever can keep me awake. No sleep. If I can just keep my eyes open, I'll be safe.
She breathes heavily as she looks past your face, pupils dark and wide as the void, then resumes her twitchy post.
So is she the one who gets up? Okay, so wait here. If she's over there, that does mean we should be able to get here, right? Wait. Oh, this chick just left.
I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better not fall asleep on your watch again.
I'm down, Brianna. Carver's got his dossier on the sorcerers. Everything's falling into place. All I need to do is watch.
First, it sounded like somebody was screaming outside. Oh, I think I might be hearing something in the game that's like far away. All right. You want to keep you over here?
Oh, great, a citizen. Can't you see I'm on...
And then you're going to get up sooner or later, right? Take care, TC. Have a good one. You get a Magister to kill him. You can get the vendors to do something so much. I forget what the cows do. You talk to yeah. There's cows that I missed back over there. I remember. Those I don't know. They have much to say. I'm gonna see this for myself. Interesting. So wait, maybe is it any different if you have them separate?
The Magister plucks the petals from a daisy while muttering to herself in a hazy voice.
Awake, asleep. Awake, asleep. Awake, asleep. Awake, asleep.
Her glassy eyes do not register your attempts at further communication.
Well, she traveled this way this time.
Head nodding drowsily.
Okay. You can put down a screen you own or do some missions for magisters or frame one for murder and they all leave. I just realized no late night game for me. Relax the stream, watch the stream and watch a Mad Max. I agree. Which Mad Max? Pick lock. Excellent. That's a nice haul. And almost everything. There we go. All right, now you to serve? Nah, I'm good on that. Okay.
They won't take me unawares.
Back away slowly. There we go. All right. Done. And that's the plan. I plan to rob everybody blind in this town. I will circle back to them after I've completed some of the Magister quest. So hold on, let's see. There's a bunch of things to steal here, but it'd be nearly impossible, right? Or at least not worth the effort. So what kind of stuff do you sell?
Wars are brewing, my friend, and we may find ourselves on different sides, in which case prices will go up. Buy now while you still can.
Okay. So this is the huntsman related stuff. Per 1 meter distance to the target. That's awesome. Definitely want that. Oh, marksman fang, right? Goes through the targets. I remember that. You reflexively shoot at the first 3 enemies moving within this area. So the thing is, it's all physical damage, though. For the most part, I'm going to be using elemental stuff, so I don't even know if it's really worth picking up this stuff, but... Do you have a better bow? 23 through 29. Oh, they got a much better energy staff. Ooh, and it gives them some telekinesis. That's nice. And much better wands than what I have as well. And some elemental arrows. Okay. And then, ooh, a way better helmet, too. It's a good area to pickpocket. But there's so many people around. Yeah. You mean like what game am I going to do next? Baldur's Gate 1. Okay. All right, because I don't think I need any, I don't need any of the warfare stuff. So, ooh, Phoenix Dive. That's 2 warfare. Interesting. All right, take my leave. What about you? What do you sell?
Hello, stranger. Interested in Driftwood's finest catch?
You look down at the cart and see fish with flaking scales, tumors, and, in one case, 3 heads.
No, elemental arrows are separate. You can't use them with the skills. If you really like defense bow, you could just upgrade it to your level. That's right. That's a fact. I forgot about that. Explain that you're just browsing.
It's free to look. Just don't touch nothing unless you're going to make my purse jingle. Fair travels, friend.
Okay, so this is just for the Void Tating Fishes some money. So he has 2,000. And this guy has what? 3,400. Okay. Just wondering who's the best one to be building up favor with.
My word, but you do look exhausted. I bet you could use a touch of
That's worth for sale.
Got yourself situated.
2,600. What do you got? Skin grabbed. Ooh, and you've got Kamor Doran. This is really, really nice for arrow throws. Ooh, and it's got a +1 to summoning. I could give that to Losa, even though she wouldn't do crazy damage with it. Still nice to have. Okay. And we have summoned the fire slug. Someone was saying something about the fire slug is fantastic because it does some type of ray power.
You're safe among friends.
You need 3 pyro to use it, though. So we got Searing Death, Flaming Tongues, protects you, immediately attacking, approaching enemies, Supernova, Laser Ray, line of intense heat that deals 8291 fire damage to characters and leaves fire clouds behind. That's interesting. It costs 3 AP to use, though. Fire Whip, long range attack that deals 494 damage, so you can target leading them blind and buried. And burned. Interesting. Not true. Elemental arrows specifically made to change your skills When he said elemental arrow skills, I'm assuming he means those elemental arrows that I have on the hotbar where I can select like a poison arrow or a fire arrow. So not the actual skill elemental arrow where you can place it on element right next to you. The best vendor is on the second floor at the tavern. Fire slug is weak if you only have fire. You need summoning for all summons. That's what I figured, so it's not going to be worth it. It's not going to be worth it. Okay. Worm trimmer, impalement. I probably don't have enough. I never got poison. Did I get poison wave? Poison erupts on the caster in a circular wave, dealing informing clouds. Gives immunity to poison and death. Is that? That's not the same thing, right? That I have been using contamination, have not been using poison wave. Okay, that's interesting. Summon hungry flower, teleportation, electric discharge. Ooh, nether swap. So what? So that's also 2 arrows. So everybody who has teleportation could also pick up nether swap. Nice. Okay. And you got a bunch of resurrection scrolls. Okay. Interesting. Which one will step away? Oh, those. Yeah, you can't. I thought you meant the skill. Got you. Oh, okay. Interesting. No, I meant the skill itself, not the item. Oh, I got you. I got you. Yes. With the skill, you can. That's a silent. And then what are you, Trader Bree?
I'd stock up if I were you. It's madness out there. Never seen anything like it.
Browse supplies. Okay, so she's got necromancy. Come on now. What's the problem? There we go. So you got resurrection. Do you have... So you've got empty grenades and empty canisters, but no empty jars. But you do have arrowheads and arrow shafts. Okay. All good stuff to have. All right, let's get started. I will donate to you all my wonderful fish. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Poison, bottle of wine. Bottle of wine. $45. Ooh. 71. Give out the garbage first. Koteska. Plate. I don't need these bowls. What's this stuff? Oh, we still got a few more things. 81. Boom. Here. Let's give one of these. There we go. We're good. Give her that. Give her that. Give her that. That. So those marksman skills may be worth it. So much better without that helmet on. It's no problem, Cube. Ask you, what's going on, man? How are you? In the brothel, in the rose den, steal from the woman before you do what she says. You get the item twice. You will love that item, considering how often you die. Hey, hold on. I'm getting back into the swing of things, slowly but surely, all right? I'm gonna, I don't have to die as often. But yeah, you're right. Stealing from her would absolutely be a good move. I will keep that in mind. Let's see, all this. I'm probably not going to use that. Might use that, might use those. Probably not going to use those, but we'll keep it around just in case. I want all of this. I want all of this. Who's got summoning? Oh, wait, summoning's here. What am I saying? Oh, so that, right, there's a dominate mind option for summoning. The order return and give all summons and totals around you a status that prevents them dying from damage or disappearing when their life runs out. Ooh. Is that permanent? Give all summons and totals around you a status that prevents them dying from damage or disappearing when their lights turn out. Oh, there we go. Persist for 3 turns and it calls source. Interesting. Percharger, soulmate. Oh, shadow infusion. Oh, we've got a new infusion. Unlocks chameleon skill and skin and an additional ability depending on your summon. All right, I'm definitely getting you. And I know bone dust is important, but I don't know for what, so I'll leave that for now. And then let's see this. Arcane Stitch. Fully restore targets of magic armor. Removes frozen, stunned, petrified, plague, suffocating, poison, burning, necrofied, terrified, silenced, taunted, and mad. Pretty sure she has 3, but I can't remember. Does Losa what is Losa's arcane skill? Global cooling. Set shield on enemies around you and deal 25 to 27 water damage. Freeze all susceptible surfaces. Cryogenic status. I know one of you kept talking about this. Target ally enters a cryogenic status, though incapacitated, become immune to all damage and heal over time, and this removes shackles of pain. I don't want to remove him from combat, though. Winter Blast. I feel like one of these we don't have yet. So hold on. Does she have? She already has Winter Blast. She already has Ice Fan. She already has Hail Strike. She doesn't have Global Cooling, right? Okay. So Global Cooling is an option, and Arcane. What is she? What is her? What's your arcane? Sing, causing enemies in the target area to become mad. Maddened characters will attack those nearest them, regardless of alignment. Not bad, but I think I do like the idea. Oh, but you know what? Arcane Stitch would take up 2 skill slots, 2 talent slots. Good. So, finalized my silver trade today. Ooh, silver trade. What does that mean? I think the arena is going to be very hard for you since there's a challenge for you to be blindfold. That's how you get the extra story in the arena fight, but it is totally worth it. Okay, we'll see. It's like, is that an insult or advice? Nah, it's all good. Dominate Mind, and for Losa, dominate Void Sworn. Making her a summoner archer is very strong with a touch of Necro. I'm definitely going to pick up Dominate Mind. Dominate Void Sworn. Void Sworn? I didn't see that. What's a Necromancer? Boom, boom, boom. But I definitely want that. Okay, and Dominate Mind is so good. Yep. There are 4 non-source summon-only buffs. Shadow Warp, Farsight, and Power. Now that you can, you should consider having a source spell memorized. Arena is easy if you smoke all 4 drugs on all 4 characters and get Ifan and persuade the dealer to fix the fight. You will need to respec Ifan and persuasion first, though. All right, we'll see. I don't even remember the arena you all are talking about, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. First, Dominate Mind. Definitely want that. And I do really like the idea of Arcane Stitch. Does she have a 3? She does have a 3 in Hydro, so you know what? And actually, I'm curious. Okay, so not only does it make haggling the same throughout it shares haggling. It looks like they share approval as well because this price is not changing. Let me make sure. So this is $13.60. If I go to you, it's still $13.60. Okay, so it truly does not matter who's doing the buying or selling. I actually like that. I'm good with that. Okay, cool. Ooh, this $2,200. All right. But yeah, both of them I absolutely want, so we'll take it. All right. Take a leave. And okay, now for Red Prince, do I want him, or I think I want Losa to have dominate mine, to be honest with you. Learn skill, and then she can also learn this. I don't know. Yeah, she doesn't have two. She didn't have 2 slots available, so we'll figure that out in time. Auto sword. Now, give Fan his arrow. Give him the poison canister. Do you have an armor? You do have. Yeah, manage rune, extract, insert. There we go. Mass cleans wounds. I like that on you as well. Okay, now we're cooking with grease. Yeah, I like this. I like this. I like this. In fact, honestly, if you already have that, if you have mass cleanse wounds, then you don't really need to use the other one. At least not for right now. Okay. Teleportation, because you still don't have right. We wanted to give you another point in arrow. I remember that now. And then personality, you need to be identifying stuff. And do we have enough? Your constitution is 12. This requires 12. I think I want to give you one more point just to be safe, and then we'll put this other point into intelligence. All right. Blind for arena. Your summons will not be blind. I never fight the arena like that. I was getting blindfolded and do it that way, but it's easier for physical damage. That way for a caster, your range is going to be extremely limited. Yeah.
I'm all right as long as I don't think about it too much.
I don't have an arrow caster. I just got a couple of people who know how to use teleportation. And now she's one of them. Okay. Now. Yep, you're good. You're chilling there. You're chilling there. Oh, that's what I want to do. Check all this stuff. So double knot, +1 constitution, +1 thievery. He'll take the +1 to thievery, sure. 10, probably few people use 10. 835, sure. I prioritize you last because I know you have a shield. How are you looking? Okay, so he'll take these. Take intelligence. These are also intelligence. He doesn't really need them. You really need them, even though it cuts down on your initiative. Let's give you the knife to make sure we have a knife at all times. Sorcerer's Ring, +1 intelligence. The stat doesn't necessarily. Whoops. Yeah, no, this is correct. My 24, 24, 11, 11. But both of them provide summoning. I really don't want to let go of my +1 to summoning because I feel like he's kind of behind in summoning. I almost just want to upgrade these and hold on to him for now, to be honest with you. So, yeah, and Necromancer isn't doing anything for him. So this 17, yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of that. We'll identify you even though we wouldn't want to use you. 23, yeah, but this gives a plus a critical chance. It's got a rune in it, so I actually like that. And this does nothing for you virtually, so we'll replace that instead. How are you looking? You've only got 11, but it gives you +1 finesse and +1 range. Kind of want to just upgrade that as well. 4 summons while blind fight to help immensely in arena blindfold fight. Don't underestimate the value of fire slugs ×4. Plus, you still have other summons. Really, you should have 10 in summoning now, then add other stuff after. Can always respec unlimited. Yeah, that's why I haven't leveled up for the most part. I'm going to reassess things when we get in front of a mirror. All right, 25 physical armor. Good lord. You've only got 7 physical armor on yours, but you're usually out the way anyway. You've got 12. You're a little more in the way. And you've got a shield, so yeah, we'll give it to you. And then, how are you looking? You've only got 10. Yeah, we'll do that. Boom. Water staff. None of us use that. None of us. Wait, hold on. Yeah, none of us use that. None of us are using air either. Okay, identify this. Yep. Don't need any of that. Finesse, I feel relatively sure. Don't need that. Yep. No, we're not good on that. 740, that might be useful to somebody. Not you. Not you. And not you. Okay. That's Zelle and... Oh, you've got a bunch of fish as well. Excellent. Good to keep that in mind. Oh, and then we had a bunch of books, right? Yep. What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Man, none of these are giving me additional recipes or anything. Here we go. Crafting Bible? Nope. Crafting Bible didn't even do it.
Never forget it.
All right. Shock and arrowhead. I appreciate that. Hey, small. Oh, okay. Finally. They'll tell me how I'm supposed to be creating these rooms. Pretty sure, if I recall, you're supposed to combine smaller ones to create the larger ones, right? I think that's why you need the pixie dust. The level 10 plus summon is strong. Plus, you get to use all the other elements summons too. Below the clubs for supercharging. Boom. You took off set item belt on Ifan to read a book. Double left click. Easier. Are you going to sleep with the lizard chick? Absolutely. Double left click does not cause me to read. It just brings up the menu twice. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I'm doing that wrong. Ah, it does. Nice. And is that what happened? Hold on. You took off a set item belt. No, I didn't. Hold on. He still got the 3 out of 3 for captain. His captain is the head, the coat, and the feet. The belt doesn't count. Dinner is served salmon topped with bacon with blue veal cheese and butter. Ooh, that sounds very nice. If this stuff didn't give me anything, why didn't it let me sell it before? Excellent. No, that was definitely a fun, memorable scene. I really like that fight. The way they catch you off guard, super cool. I don't know how we're going to get through it on Tactician, but I'll at least try. I will at least try. Ooh, 5 new recipes learned from that. That's nice. Oh, nice. Okay, few more recipes. Okay, excellent. So first, did Bree have any money left? She did. Plenty of money. Good lord. Okay.
Never seen anything like it.
Yep, you can take. No, we'll keep that. Keep all that. Anything here I don't want? I don't know what break armor means. So that's weird to me, but other than that, we'll hold on to that. Venom Rune, we're not going to be using that, so we can get rid of that. And that's it for that. Boom, boom. And, you know, we'll give away the books. That'll reset your current offer, so hold on. Whoops. And, yep. And then you. What's your deal? Gold plate. Chain lightning. I don't know if I actually need chain lightning, to be honest with you. Maybe something that I would never actually use. But nope, you're good. Beyond that. I don't really like them. Oh, whoops. No, you can't learn it from that menu. That's fine. Here. All right. Whoops. Let's go to that trader who's in the inn. So gold on belt. Thought it was important. No problem. Maybe they just want to buy books. Pixie dust and then superior pixie dust to upgrade rooms. Oh, got to have that pixie dust. What's going on, Kek? How are you? Okay, now we move over here. Who's this lady? Main character.
Magister's dropping left and right. Can't say I'm shedding any tears.
Caleb McNate. Oh, wait. Whoops. Who are you? Dashing June.
Where is it? Sir, please, have you seen a small burlap pouch lying about?
Ooh, you got an arrow. Offer to help her look.
She looks up at you in surprise. Her great greenish gold eyes sparkle, and she rubs a palm over her smooth head, seemingly confused.
You'd help me?
Ask her where you should start looking.
Tears star her eyelashes, and she begins to weep. She takes your hand.
I know. What a crybaby I am. It's just, you're so kind. It's been a difficult day. The pouch. I really must find it back, or my master will flay me alive. It had quite a sum inside it.
Ask who she serves.
Magister Raymond. He bade me take the coins to purchase supplies for his journey, but I dropped it along the way. He's sure to think I stole it.
She tilts her head back and blinks back tears.
I'd never do such a thing. Never.
Tell her she can surely find work here in Driftwood and earn the gold back within a few days.
Honest work. What I wouldn't give. But I'm an indentured servant to Magister Raymond. I'm legally bound to work for him and him alone for the rest of my tenure.
Offer to give her the missing amount.
You're so terribly kind, but I couldn't accept such lavish charity. It's so unbecoming.
Isn't she supposed to be the one who's friends with the chick we talked to in Act 1, Butter? Isn't that you? Tell her not to think of it as charity, but as two people looking out for one another.
I don't know what to say. Your kindness is overwhelming.
She accepts the coins, letting her hand linger over yours for the briefest of moments.
You don't know what this means to me. I'll send word to Magister Raymond right away. He should send for me soon enough. Thank you. Thank you.
Feel like they should have worked out differently. Where does she go? And she's gone. I feel like that's not the way it's supposed to work. 43 gigs. Oh, wow. Okay. If you're not an elementalist, using damaging spells based on said element gets very weak from Act 2 on. Now you specialize instead of generalize. You get a taste earlier. Now you become. Red Prince is kind of an elementalist. He's spoken specifically on fire. Thane is kind of more so geomancer and fire. Wait, is this?
What am I going to do? Where is it?
I'm confused.
Sir, please.
Say you haven't seen any such pouch.
She rubs a hand over.
There isn't any chance you could spare a moment to help me look, could you? I wouldn't.
That's where you should be going. That's where you should start looking.
She tilts her.
I never do such a thing.
Tell her you could get. Tell her you keep an eye out and be on your way.
She reaches out as though to shake your hand, but stumbles, falling a little into your arms. She laughs, embarrassed, and quickly rights herself. As she pushes off of you, she reaches lightly into your pouch.
There
she
we go.
Stands up, straightens herself, and skillfully tucks some of your gold coins into her waistband.
I knew it. Okay, there we go. That's the way it's supposed to work. Chain lightning is great, but I think it shines when you really focus in it. And of course, you need it in groups. Single target, it's mediocre at best. Right. Thought you were street smart. Why you say? Oh, because I let her. I reloaded and did it again. Is she a swindler? Yeah, that's what I thought. Dwarves don't need air. Yeah, apparently. Sees her by the hand and demands you laugh. Did she really expect you not to notice a little sleight of hand?
Lucian's legs. No one's ever felt me lift him off him. You're
Tell,
good.
tell her she was about as nimble as a wallach in a tutu.
Hey now, don't sting me where it's tender. I'm liable to keep that gold of yours if you're mean to me.
Ask what she needs it for.
You really want to know?
Nod.
The Magisters took the love of my life down to Fort Joy. Did you hear they're turning sorcerers into those freaks? I don't know if it's true, but I'm not going to wait to find out. I'll die before I'll let him do that to Butter. So I need money. For a boat, for a crew, enough to bribe someone into letting her go. I'll find a way.
Tell her you recognize that name. You came from Fort Joy, and you met a woman named Butter there.
She freezes, then starts to visibly tremble. A tear rolls down her cheek.
You met her? Really? How was she? Was she healthy? What'd she say? What'd you say? How did she seem?
Shift in place and tell her about the plans you and Butter made to meet up in Arcs.
Really? She told you to meet her in Arcs? Mentioned the two of you had a special connection, right? Funny lass. Pulling that old scheme even in a prison camp. It's a good thing you didn't, bub. She would have robbed you blind. You seem like a good sort. And this is the first news I've heard of my gal in far, far too long. Take these, eh? They're yours. And your gold back, too. Plenty of other marks in the sea. Good luck to you.
Excellent. Okay. That is much better. Much closer to what I remember. There's a ghost nearby. Ghosts may linger anywhere they have unfinished business class. Spirit vision regularly to find them. But spirit vision should automatically be on for me. We'll see. Ooh. Chest over there. Pick lock. Air is all about AoE and stun. Whoa. What happened? Okay. And where is it? Crap. No, this is not it. There we go. Theory. Excellent. Man. We just barely got enough, huh? Interesting. Nails. Nails. What is going on in there?
Occupied! Oh, unholy hells!
No excuse. Victim mentality. Automatic execution. Feels anything but a dwarf, I would have agreed without question. However, side note, when you find herbs with a blue aura glow on their icon, that is the upgraded version for higher level stuff. That is the chest for the Jedi TK chest build. What? Ask her if she's all right.
Do I sound like I'm alright?
Isn't that the build Spliffing used?
That's what I get. Bloody tainted stew.
Gently ask what she means tainted stew.
Makes a little fish into some of my stew. Bloody mackerel must have been tainted. Save me, Lucian.
Mmm.
What was in that blasted stew?
Rough. An ounce bucket. Menu. Mushroom. Mushroom.
I've spotted something.
Boom, 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 boom. James, what's going on, man? Appreciate you giving out the reminder. How are you? Oh. Nene. Henny.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Busy. Say that. Tell her you're a bit peckish. Does she have any eggs to spare?
Peckish? Is that a joke of some kind? If it is, it's only a little funny. But you tried, and that's something. So here, take an egg for your effort.
Busy. Say that chickens don't know what busy means.
Oh, you want a list? I've got eggs to lay, grass to tidy, grain to clear, and Magister boots to peck. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, ain't you a tall drink at all, Ness? Ready for you, honey.
Admire the sheen of her feathers.
She fluffs them and coos.
You're so very, very sweet to notice, honey. Ain't easy keeping him so nice in a dusty town like this. But I do take pride in him.
Wonder if she's got any eggs she's willing to give you.
Sure, why not? Not all of them hatch, you know. And between you and me, honey, I don't mind the taste of an omelette now and again.
Take your leave.
Come on and scoot then, honey.
Wow. That's kind of wild. Pox.
The cat stares up at you. Its midnight black pupils are too prominent for you to discern the color of its glazed eyes.
Jedi telekinesis build. You have 5+ ranks in telekinesis. Put around 2,000 pounds in that indestructible chest and drop it on people. One shots. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the build is just max telekinesis throwing the chest at people. That's insane. Good, I work remotely. Maybe I slept in all day and now I can't get shut-eye. 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. Needs to be filled. That cat. TK's skill gets multiplied by level and weight for absurd damage. Interesting. Yeah, the dead cat skeleton is disturbing, right? Yep, the telekinesis 5, chest cheese, one shots almost everything. Insane.
8 lives already gone, but I'd gladly lose the last if you can throw me a fish. One of those smelly kind.
Offer him 2 void-tainted fish.
The fish looks hardly appetizing, but the cat looks upon it with a wicked smile, as if his meal were instead caviar in a golden chalice.
Tell her he doesn't look so well. Maybe he shouldn't be eating, actually undead. Warn him away from eating the void-woken fish. The void isn't as pleasant as he thinks.
I've lived more lives than you've got toes. You've got 8 toes, right? So don't go lecturing me. Just give me the shadowfish. Come on, drop him.
Offer him a void-tainted fish.
You swear you can hear the fish slither down the cat's throat. It's enough to make you retch.
Maybe I should stick to the good stuff for a while. But I'll miss the shadow.
He pokes his nose at your map, leaving a wet spot.
I think you'll find something interesting there. Found me some goodies during life number 6. Now, if you don't mind, I need a bit of me time.
Ooh.
Must be starved.
The king. Oh, but he'll be fine.
Poor thing. Must be
Ooh,
starved.
no. Diseased, diseased, diseased. This cures disease.
Poor thing. Must be starved.
There we go. Whoa. Spirit of Pox. Oh, he's dead already? What?
The cat spirit looks at you. The further you gaze into its vacant eyes, the blacker your heart feels. With a jolt, you avert your glance and move away.
God, dog. See, now I'm wondering. I mean, it's probably meant for it to die anyway. I swear whatever. Whatever. Nope, he dead. Man, apparently so.
What's even the point?
Apple shell. He did say it already lived like what, 8 lives?
That's no good.
An elf in tattered red robes shifts through pages of handwritten notes spread across the table.
So many suspects. So many potential culprits. I need to narrow down the list. Think, you damn elf. Think.
Poor Peter poisoning. Yes, I'm aware I've just killed a cat. Thank you so much.
The floorboard creaks beneath your foot. The elf leaps around abruptly.
What? Why do you sneak up on me? Don't you know how dangerous that is, the way things are?
Stop it. The cat asked for it. That's what he means.
Haven't you heard? My own Magister comrades are vanishing
Comrades.
right here in Driftwood. Whoever's behind it must be stopped. If you hear anything, come to me.
Ask what he knows about these disappearances.
3 Magisters vanished so far, all within Driftwood. My comrades believe some tinkerer named Higba is behind it all, but they're wrong. I'm certain of it.
Wonder who is responsible then.
That's what I'm intent on finding out. This tavern is full of scum and degenerates. The true culprit could easily conceal themselves amongst them. I have to keep investigating, keep the pressure up. The culprit will make a mistake eventually. If you see anything suspicious, let me know.
Say you'll keep an eye out.
You do that. Now away with you.
Interesting. And actually, make sure, is there anything directly in front? Nope.
Get her, Dallas. Take that, sorcerer. Dallas, get her. You're dead, Alexander. Alexander, you're dead. You have to stay dead until we say you're not dead anymore.
Here, mister. Alexander doesn't have to stay dead, does he?
Tell Alexander that humans are rather prone to death. Perhaps he should be avoid woken. They seem much harder to kill.
I don't want to play avoid woken. They're mean and ugly.
Have you played the other Divinity 2 before? Divinity Original Sin 1. What is Divinity? You mean Divinity Original Sin 1? If so, yes, I have. Oh, you mean like the original Divinity that they were doing before? No. I played Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2. That's it. Were the original Divinities worth playing?
And Dallas will kill the void woken. Blam! Like that. And sorcerers have source collars to protect them anyway.
I hate this game.
Kids. Okay, yep, and then we went up and around here, so... Ooh, hold on. Excellent. Okay, so we just got confirmation that the spirit thingamajig is working. Who are you, lady?
Pretty good, ain't he? Bet he'd even write a poem for you if you sidled up all nice like.
Probably due for a full save.
Alexander the Innocent, you have interrupted my newest masterpiece.
The bard clears his throat and gargles on his own saliva. He then returns to his poem, but his voice cracks mid-verse.
Well, never you mind. Every sonnet I compose is a masterpiece, and my muse has been begging me to write something new. Wait! You might be just the stimulus I needed. I shall craft a rhyme for you and your race. All I ask in return is a handful of coins. It's an offer of a lifetime.
Hand over some gold and ask him to recite a poem in your race's honor.
Magnificent. But if I am to write a first-rate work, you must face some difficult questions. Are you prepared to answer?
So you like Divinity Dragon Commander. You really like Divinity too. I haven't played Divinity, but Mortismo is a big fan. It was really interesting. D&D animated movies coming out to theaters? No, I didn't see anything about that. Divine Divinity is the game that started it all. Think BG1. Isometric, can't change view. Some layering sense of humor and story. Interesting. So you're as ready as you'll ever be.
He stares at you for a few torturing moments.
Your eyes betray the guilt of the human race. You believe it your right to ravage Grivalon. What say you?
Agree that humans are a rather arrogant and bloodthirsty sort.
He smiles a crooked smile and runs a hand through his greasy hair.
Ah, arrogance. That most peculiar of human traits, given your lack of cultural accomplishment. Save the towers you erected in worship of greed. What riches do you seek, human?
Nah, fastidiously. Damned humans and their dreams of gilded robes and opulent castles.
Indeed. You seem almost fearless in your conviction. But I know better. Stripped of their swords and shields, humans are as fragile as flower petals. Admit your cowardice.
Admit that he's right. Humanity's ruthlessness can barely mask its insecurity.
The bard hems and haws, then bellows his next words to anyone who might hear.
To all lovers of verse, I bring glorious news. I have completed another modern classic. Listen now.
Darkstorm on PS1. I never even had a PS1. I wasn't allowed to play games when I was a kid. My father was staunchly against it. So there's only a couple of games I was able to play while I was in my father's house. I didn't get into video games until I moved out. So basically, I really started playing video games when the Xbox released. I seen a quick trailer of something that was like a shifter shaping into a different animal forms. Tag P was pretty cool. Interesting. I might have to check that out. What's that? We have not seen this guy.
This world of war and cruelty they created.
That divine voice, that idyllic poetry. I could lose myself in Barstan's cinnamon eyes.
Boom, boom, boom.
Arguing with Mac is like giving medicine to the dead. He's as stubborn as a corpse and smells the part to boot. No wonder Papa Thrash gives him the stink anytime he tries to go downstairs.
Another sorcerer on the loose. I knew they should have cut off the Meister's head and burned the rest. Gotta make sure it don't grow back.
Keep your eyes. The spirit of a Magister stares dumbly at her translucent hand, the fingers of which have been sheared off.
My ring. Where's my ring?
Ask what happened to her.
The spirit pivots her wrist, staring at the fingerless hand, utterly, morbidly entranced.
I should have been more careful. She hacked at my sword hand first. I couldn't defend myself.
Implore her, explain who she means. Who attacked her?
The spirit stares, absorbing your question. Finally, she points her fingerless hand towards the kitchen.
Ask her when she died. Recently?
The spirit's lips part, trying to form an answer, but it doesn't come. She forlornly stares at you, unable to find the words.
Say that you know Magisters have gone missing lately. Is she one of them?
The spirit looks at you with the smallest flicker of realization.
I was still alive when she started cutting pieces off me. She wanted me to feel it. All of it.
Ask who she is. Who killed her?
The spirit inclines her head towards the kitchen.
Say that her body hasn't been found. Does she know where it might be?
The spirit ponders your question and seems to shiver.
Oh, in many places.
body in 100 moving graves, warm and wet.
Sick. Sick. All right. I think that's a good place to stop. Lots more to do in this act, but we've made some good progress. Hope all of you enjoyed the stream. I had a good time. Very, very happy to finally be in Act 2. Actually getting the shapeshifter and the dragon and fly around the map is really cool. Even the game's pretty jank past the first area. Yeah, at some point I might circle back and play some of those original games. I think I enjoy the Divinity games I've played enough for me to do that. Man, my brain must be smooth. I've asked you about early Slandered gaming, and you mentioned buying an Xbox and playing Knights of the Republic hardcore when you got the chat. It's all good. It's all good. Bro, I'd give anything to see a similar game with today's graphics. Yep. All right, y'all. Time for me to go to bed. Lots more to do tomorrow, but appreciate you all. Glad you were able to join the stream.